Domo, welcome everybody. Today we're playing Moida Hotel. Yippee! So yes, Domo Cody, Domo Swooshy, Domo Heavy Aether, Domo Logator, Domo Arditto, Domo Bucky, Domo Ikajo. Welcome everybody. Yeah, get the emotes ready, pork roll. It's time to go solve some Moidas. We're checking in early. And we're staying the night. So yeah, this is another game that I got for the Choose Wisely Festival. So by all means, feel free to check that out. The link for that will be in the YouTube VOD, and the festival itself is linked in the pin. So by all means, check it out. Let's go. Okay, click on a bookmark or use arrow keys. Okay, so it's broken up into chapters? Prologue? Yeah, Ilmarin Hala is flying home over the Baltic Sea when he is suddenly surprised by a cold threat. Okay. Press space to advance text boxes. If you accidentally skip, you can check your last messages with J. If you hold shift for at least 2 seconds, you fast forward through all text boxes. This should only be used if you replay parts of the game. Okay. Yeah, let's play the murders and the mysteries. And this is how the victims were murdered. Yay! Welcome to Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Bravex Junction needs a backlog feature. Yeah, I keep hearing about that game. And its armor bikini. Care about the Game Awards? No. It's like the games that are gonna win are either the ones that everyone knows about or the ones I don't care about. So, yeah. You're obsessed. Yeah, I saw you streaming it. Looks like my Steve detective was unable to solve such a simple mystery. Any last words before I take what is now rightfully mine? You're the true culprit. Wait. Your solution is impossible because I know you are the culprit. Yeah, it's like you just get a trophy, that's it. And sponsors, you know. For a moment, you had me worried that you might actually say something smart for once. Yeah, just to be the opening and being like, J'accuse, Among Us. So is that all you have to say to me? What's the truth? What else do you want to hear from me? The truth has no place here, I'm afraid. Well then, say goodbye to your precious thumbs. No, wait, I have proof that... I've flown this route many times in the past. Too many times. Yet somehow I find it hard to stay focused. Truth has no place here, I'm afraid. This is social media. Yeah. Even after all this time, the nightmares still haunt me. At first I felt like my head was foggy. But it wasn't just my head. By the time the turbulence dragged me back to reality, it was too late. I was drifting to a relentless blizzard. I tried to contact air traffic control. I wasn't sure what they could tell me in this situation. The altimeter was dropping at an increasing rate. How could I have been so careless once again? I tried my best to steer the plane to mitigate the impending impact with Mother Earth. Yeah, I think we were the pilot. You see, there's the truth, and then there's the truth. Take long. The whole world is drowning in a white sea of snow. My whole body is being swallowed by the cold. All my fingers start to stiffen. My feet hurt like hell. But I can't stop. I have to keep going. What's that? It could be a villa, or maybe a hotel. In any case, I'd better find shelter until the blizzard calms down. Then either find a mechanic or another way to get back to La Penranta. No idea how close I was to saying that. No clue. Hello? Is someone here? New bookmark has been set. You can move around with the arrows. They say the arrow keys, but it looks like WASD works as well. Alright, we got our menu. Yeah, we got Ilmarinen Hala, 28, Crash Pilot, Young private pilot from Lappeenranta, Finland. Oh, Finland! During this flight home, he was surprised by a snowstorm and had to crash land nearby. Art style's kind of nice so far. Yeah, no, I like it. Okay. Yeah, it's like, Finland! Yeah, it's like, keep up that watch streak. Alright, talk. Welcome to Hotel Fafnir. How can I help you? Hi, this may sound crazy, but I crash landed somewhere nearby and lost my belongings. You crash landed? Are you alright? One of Sakari's meanings is Finnish. Ah. Oh, double dude guy, welcome. How you doing? Sure, I'll take all my domos back. I'll just put it back in the pile. Yeah, she purty. It's far from some bruise and the fact that my machine's completely broken. Can I borrow your phone to call my mother? You're out of luck. The signal's been down for some time since the dreaded storm hit. Same with the cable phone. We're kind of cut off from the outside world. In that case, can I stay here until the storm passes? I'll check. Can you tell me your name? Sure. Ilmarinen Hala it is. Can you get something other than a domo? No, we only serve domo and domo adjacent products here. Did you just say Redditch storm? Sure, why not? Mr. Hala, have you booked a room? Obviously not. I'm not planning to I was not planning to crash my plane. That makes sense. We don't usually rent rooms without a reservation. I'll have to ask my boss if that's okay. Aaron has very flat noses. It's like, they got the little nostrils and the little thing. That's enough. The little thing. That's good. Might take 3 minutes. Be right back. I have to literally wait 3 minutes? Oh, and please don't cause any trouble while I'm gone. I would never cause any trouble. But she didn't tell me to not snoop around. Investigate the room, get close to a spot, press a button. Each place requires around 1 minute to fully investigate. Okay, so it's more like actions. Sometimes you don't have enough time to check everything. Okay. What kind of books they got? There's some magazines about various cute collectible monsters. One of them's a pink gremlin with a giant hammer. Oh yeah, that's Tinkaton. You want the Domo Jason product? Guten Tag. You want, yeah, Nazi Sayori fusion. It's that anime style. Looks like the receptionist is a fan. Best Guten Tag ever? Well, you're welcome. The phone's dead, just like she said. Perkele? Perkele? I'm not gonna know how to say these names. Mom will be so worried about me. Or whatever that word was supposed to be. Was that Finnish? I just realized he probably said a Finnish word. It's a grandfather clock. Nothing unusual about it. Good news, Mr. Hala. There's still a room available. That's a curse word? Yeah, you would probably know better than me, Cosmic, because I know you're, like, adjacent to Finland. Sounds great. By the way, may I ask your name? Alright, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Elspeth Douglas at your service. I'm the bellhop, but we're a little understaffed right now, so I'm also taking on the role of receptionist. It's the only Finnish word you know. Perkele. I'm probably saying it wrong, aren't I? Nice to meet you. You can call me Marin. Marin, that's a cute nickname. Well, I have one for you too, Lizzie. Lizzie? I can't remember the last time anyone called me that. Well, you better get used to it. No fair. You better stop calling me that if you want to survive this night, Marin. Wait, what were we talking about before? Oh, right, your room. How long are you planning to stay? Just until the blizzard stops, I guess. Probably, but can't help you. Yeah, Finnish is completely unrelated to the Scandinavian languages. Okay, that's fair. If I'm not mistaken, those last a while in our region. For Coquette? Should I book you for a full week? We could get your money back if the storm goes away sooner. Sounds good. How much do I owe you? Going by the exchange rates, it's 50 euro per night, all inclusive. Awesome. Let me get my card and... Satana! Of course I lost my wallet in the crash landing. Oh no! I don't think my boss will allow me to take in a guest without paying. Related to Hungarian. Those perk 30s got me on the wrong side of history every time. Salute! I overheard your conversation and couldn't resist butting in. This monsieur belongs to me, so please add his room to my bill. Alright, as you wish, Dr. Perigord. Thank you, sir, but is it really okay? Is this a horror game? Yeah, people are gonna get murdered. You look like an honorable man. Just pay me as soon as you're back home. I'll do that, thank you very much. What's your name, sir? Ilmarin Hala, but please call me Marin. Marin, taste bien. I'm Gerard Perigord, an ace lawyer from France. Here's your room key. Your room is on the second floor, room 204. Breakfast from 7 to 9, dinner 19 to 21. Please let the cook know in advance if you have any special requests such as vegan or gluten-free. Will do, thanks. Lizzie. I told you not to call me that. I mentioned I won't carry any of your bags up to your room. You're just saying that because I don't have any. Martin, if you wish to know, I'll show you around the hotel. Sure, why not? Let's go. When am I gonna get jump scared? Never. Oh, she's from Scotland. Cool. Yeah, and he's a lawyer. Alright, cool. Oh. I was wondering how you saved, because when you go into the menu, you don't see anything, so... Alright. If the tartan and Have were in that giveaway. Yeah, she's a Scotswoman. So, mon ami, where would you like to go first? To the right are the recreation rooms, to the left is the dining room. Let's see... Hello? Here's the lounge. Probably the best place to stay until the blizzard clears. Wow, the shelves are filled to the brim with board games. They really are. The hotelier seems to be a gaming enthusiast. Hey, Ismail, is the game set up yet? It is. You better get ready. You better get ready to get your butt kicked. Wait a minute, who's that guy next to you? He fell from the sky. Stop bullshitting me, Jared. Who is this guy? Yeah, she might be a right strong lassie, she must. The gamer? Well, technically he's not wrong. I'm Ilmar, and a Finnish pilot. The blizzard made me crash somewhere nearby. Wait, really? Are you alright? Yes, no worries, and who are you? I'm Ishmael Osmanoglu. Osmanoglu. Man of glue. I'm a famous rugby player from Istanbul, Turkey. Nice to meet you. Say, do you like board games? I still have some trauma from throwing all those dice when I visited my dad and his new wife. It's not a no. Looks like we have our fourth man, Jared. Fourth man? I'm afraid I'll have to be honest, Marn. I only paid for your room to guilt trip you into playing with us. We were one person short. How devilish of you. That's what I get for trusting a lawyer. No matter what kind of game you want me to play, I'll make sure you end up last. Nice. Ilmarnin is already in the right mood. I hope you get ready to build the most efficient farmstead. Oh, that game. I know the rules. Oh, husband. Oh, yeah. There's like, call me Ishmael. Wonder what old glue means. I don't know. Great. This will save us time. Oh, when Sasha gets back, we can talk about the punishment. Punishment? In rainbow text? What are you talking about? It's like next week, Doom Guy. Next week. Well, Ilmarnin. What fun is a board game if there's nothing to lose? Yeah, it's got a rainbow text. Oh no, excuse me, guys. I think I'll have to get out and... What do you mean, Ilmarnin? Don't you want to prove yourself against some tough competition? Sorry for the wait. I couldn't convince Sarah to join us. She wants to take a hot bath now. Oh, looks like you found someone? Indeed, Sasha. Now sit down and get ready. Awesome. Who's the new face? Greetings. My name is Ilmarnin. I'm a pilot and I just crash landed here. I'm fine though, don't worry. Oh, you're a Finn? Now things get interesting. I'm Alexander Pavlov from St. Petersburg, Russia. I'm a private detective. Looks like we're neighbors, Alexander. My hometown is Lapenranta. I've been there a few times. It's a nice town, though nothing beats our giant metropolitans. Anyway, please call me Sasha. I was like, stop D&D fighting over there. The rainbow text is hitting you like a RuneScape in-game advertising. Yeah, it's like reverse Uno card, I win. Love you, but mine's better. Yeah, exactly. Martin says he knows the rules, so all that's left to discuss the punishment for the loser. Since it's his first game, we should tone it down a bit compared to our usual ideas. I agree, so does anyone have a suggestion? How about the loser ask Christina for a date? You just do this on purpose. That's not good. Hey, take that back. She's not my type at all. I don't think we should do this. We're not wild teenagers anymore. Whatever you say, Grandpa. So what's your idea? How about something that's actually helpful? Like helping the understaffed hotel employees with a boring task. Will even allow strangers to help? I'm sure Elizabeth wouldn't say no to an extra pair of hands for room service, and we wouldn't mind a little help preparing dinner. Sounds reasonable. In the end, we can just ask if they accept help, and if they refuse, the loser's lucky. Yeah, I think that works, but I'm not gonna help Elizabeth. I'm still annoyed at her. Just forgive her. It's not like she did it on purpose. It's like, you're rolling that 20, Doom Guy. But yeah, it's like, abducting the stream? I don't know, that just seems like a normal Thursday to me. But yeah. Oop. Maybe I will, but it's not like I plan to lose this game or anything. So it's decided, the person who has the least amount of victory points has to offer his help. Objections? Well, let's prepare for the worst. Guess that's okay with me. Why are we even playing? Stupid game. The rainbow text highlight's a great idea. Yeah, it is. It makes it stand out. You should have bought those boards then. I know. Shut up. Alright, I lost, but I'd like to point out that it was only by 1 point. Curses, I better get this punishment behind me fast. If you'll excuse me. He almost lost his temper there. It's rare for him to come in last. You think so? He's still a better loser than my dad. But enough board games for now. I think it's time for a walk. Gerard, would you like to come with me? Sure, thanks for cleaning up the game, Sasha. Hey, at least help me collect all the pieces. I can't. I'm super busy showing Mon around the hotel. Hurry, Mon, before he catches us. Can I investigate this? Mon, are you a fan of American-style or European-style board games? What's the difference? To oversimplify my question, do you like throwing dice or do you like victory points more? Not really thought about it. I don't see anything else. Like, I assume if it has a magnifying glass on it, that means I can examine it, and if it doesn't, then I can't. Here's the library, the perfect place. The doze off, it seems. Who's this young lady? Be careful, Martin. Some monsters are better left undisturbed when they are resting. Monster? Doesn't look that dangerous. You're too scared to go near. Just stay here, I'll do it. Don't say I didn't warn you. Eh? Looks like she read something before falling asleep. Must have been a very boring book. Let's see, it says Todd and Venedig, which means Death in Venice in English. Sounds like a detective novel? Are? Got you, bastard! What? Thought I was asleep at an easy prey, didn't you? Wiki, stop! He didn't mean any harm! Huh? Wait, who are you? I'm just a harmless guy, so please take that pointy weapon away from me. I was about to stab an innocent person. Wonderful. So what's your deal? You always sneak up on women when they are sleeping? No, I was just curious what you were reading. Aha, just ask me when I'm awake. How's that? Hey, please relax. How about we just start over from the very beginning? Yeah, she's a chuny. I really do not want to be on your bad terms. Okay, fine. You know, I get a little stressed when I don't get enough sleep. Notice that. Suppose the murder mystery novel must have been very intense to cause that reaction. It's not a murder mystery, and the name is Bait. Is this a stupid story about an embarrassed old man who fell in love with a young boy and then he died randomly? That sounds anticlimactic. Yep, all this author's stories are like that, but I can't help it. I've read every other book here already. Anyway, enough lecture bashing. May I ask your name? It's Ilmarin Hala, but you could just call me Marin. What about you? I'm Wiki Hagen. I don't want to sound rude, but I don't really feel like chatting. That's okay. We could talk later during dinner if you like. Sounds reasonable. Good night, Marin. Oh, just one last question. Why don't you sleep in your room? The library's more tranquil. Now please leave. Very well. See you later, Wiki. Wiki, 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 wiki. Nothing to examine? Okay. Maybe later. Bar? It is the bar. They have almost everything you could ask for. I'm not thirsty, but I might at least take a look at what they have here. Noble Vitalis, welcome. How you doing? Don't worry, no one's died yet. But we're getting there. Quite a somber mood in here. It's the blizzard. It brings out the spirits of everyone who isn't used to it. You want something, sir? Just looking, maybe later. Thanks for asking. Dying on the inside. Oh no. Sure, by the way, my name is Roberto Alieri. Nice to meet you. I'm Ilmarin Hala, a pilot from Finland. I see. May I ask what you're reading? One of those old German books from the library is called The Magic Mountain. Taking books out of the library is normally forbidden. But since I'm the librarian of this hotel, I took the liberty to finish this book here. Doing great, still works, you gonna lurk? Yeah, by all means lurk. Appreciate the view. It's a snowstorm. The new bartender hasn't arrived yet, so I'm working double shifts. Oh, that sounds bad. It's okay. The hotelier pays me 3 times the normal rate, and both jobs are pretty quiet. Double the work, triple the pay? Not bad. Psst, Gerard, I don't think we should disturb her. Don't tell me you're shy. I'm not shy, it's just an instinct. A what? In Finland, we can sense when someone doesn't want to be disturbed. Ah, what a funny joke. You're just too scared of a beauty, but I'll help you. Gerard, wait. Hello, young lady. I'm not that young, but yes. My friend said he'd like to see you, but he's too shy to talk to you. Don't you two have better things to do than make fun of a lonely woman in a bar? I wasn't making fun of you, I'm just giving you my word as a lawyer. It's not worth anything, I'm afraid. I don't trust lawyers anymore. Hey you, come over here. You mean me? Don't be shy. I don't usually bite. So what's up with you? Well, I just want to get to know everyone in the hotel. I'm Ilmarnin. Call me Lupita. Lupita? That's a fancy name. It's a pseudonym. I don't like to give my real name to strangers. I don't bite. Hard. Yeah, right? Why is that? You a famous author? No, but I'm a senior manager in a very large company in Spain. That makes me pretty famous. Instead of fan letters, it's job applications and hate mail that floods my colleagues' private inboxes. Didn't get any yet, luckily. Bite unless you're yummy. Yeah, it's like, we've already played Lever. We already had to deal with a woman being obsessed with us eating her, and also us being inside of her. It was a whole thing. Go watch the VOD. But enough about my work. I'm on vacation here. I should be relaxing. Not the best place for that. Indeed, I didn't even bring my snowboard. Oh, you can snowboard? That sounds awesome. Yes, but I must admit I had a very good teacher. How long are you staying? Just until the blizzard stops, which hopefully be a few days. Oh, do you still gotta play? Yeah. I'll leave you alone for now. Want to check out the rest of the hotel. It was nice to meet you. Have fun. Where did I hear that name before? I don't know. You tell me, buddy. Okay, that's the elevator. Dining room? Anyone in here? No? Kitchen? What's the opposite of Guten Tag? I have no idea. That's the only German word I know. Ooh, cheesecake. The storm just won't stop. My wife must be worried sick. Anyway, got some time? Oh, hello, Gerard. I see you brought a new face with you. Greetings, I'm Ilmar. Nice to meet you. What, you're going to eat, Doom Guy? Oh, you rest well then. Nice to meet you too. My name is Uwe Lowenzon. Lowenzon? I'm the chef of this hotel. Alright, rest well, Doom Guy. I know a lot of special dishes, including but not limited to Bavarian ones. I think I had enough Bavarian food for a while. I've been visiting my father in Nuremberg for the last few days. Ah, Nuremberg. That's a beautiful city. Fear not, tonight's food will be something everyone will like, which brings me to the question, where are you from and are you intolerant of any kind of food? Is it something like Gute Nacht? It probably is. It's pronounced Ova, as in like Ova. Ova. Or Uva? Uva? As long as it's not too spicy, I can handle it. Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now because I'm going to start cooking. Ova. Ova. Ooh, woo. Then I won't bother you anymore. Thank you, Ova. You're welcome. Enjoy your stay here. Escorted, yeah. Ooh, bathroom. Oh! Like when you're surprised at something, so... Oh! Like poodle, so... Uva. Oh, so it's Uva. Hey, why is there a picture of a mouse in a coffee cup? That's a question. Why should there be one? Well, objection overruled. I don't know phonics. Both of you assume that I know how to read. I'm gonna guess this pretty ball more than once. I can't read. What do you want from me? Man, this sucks so much. I'm supposed to be on set tomorrow. This place stinks and the people here are all weird. Where are your manners, Chris? Don't let the weather get to you. You don't have to be on the receiving end of my boss's whining that they can't film without me. Okay, I wouldn't want to work for one of your clients either. That would be scary. Oh, hey, Mimi, look. It's that French lawyer and some weird random guy. Yeah, me reading? Impossible. I don't know how to read. Wait a minute, Gerard. Let me handle this. What? What are you up to? Weird random guy. Miss, I have a name. So do I. Duh. What? Your point? Chris, don't make more enemies than you can handle. Well, I just don't want to talk to some random dude. Oh, thank you for the 5 biddies. Have you either? Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. Yeah, every biddy will go towards me learning how to read. Excuse her. She's not in the best of moods. We haven't met before, have we? I'm Wilhelmine Andersen, hailing from Denmark. Or Rando Parisian. Hi, nice to meet you both. Same here. Judging by your name, you must be from Finland, right? Isn't your first name usually just Ilmari? I only know Ilmarinen as a surname. I see, you're quite knowledgeable. My dad wanted to be fancy, hence the name, but please call me Marin instead. As you wish, Marin. What about you? Huh? Are you talking to me? Fine. I'm Christina Mikiewicz from Poland. Nice to meet you, I guess. Hey, how come we haven't met before? Have you been hiding in your room for the last few days? What do you mean? Talking about the fact that we've all been trapped in this hotel for a few days now. Oh, well, I'm a pilot. I crash landed my plane somewhere nearby, and now I'm seeking shelter here. Really? I could have sworn I saw you here a few days ago. Well, I apologize for my rude behavior, Mr. Crash Pilot. I hope you enjoy your stay. Just call me Marin, and thank you, I guess. Velhelmia. Velhelmia? Wilhelmina? Wilhelmina? Am I closer? I'm sorry, I can't read. 13 two different ways. Now, please leave us. I need to talk to my sister about something important. Well, your sisters even know you're from 2 different countries? Well, half-sickers. Quick, more bits so she can read. Thank you for the biddies. Happy 8th. I need to know. Well, half-sisters. We have the same dad. I see. Well, I won't bother you any longer. Will you and your friend be joining us for dinner tonight? I'd like to know a little more about everyone in this hotel. Oh, sure, if it's okay with Christina. It's not. It is. See you later, Martin. This isn't so bad about being a high school dropout anymore. I went to college. How'd it go? Went great. We're invited to dinner with a tall blonde woman and her weird sister. Congratulations. I'm not going, though. Why not? Let's see if I learned. Wilhelmina and I know each other from the court. I once cross-examined her until she spilled beans about the guilty party. Okay, think of it this way. You know how to say will? So, so Vil. Then hell as the place of punishment, then me as in me and myself, and then nah. So Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina. Do I win? Mostly I don't have any problems with her, but I'm afraid there might be some bad blood between us. Yay, I got it. I see. Well, she specifically asked for my friend. Maybe she doesn't mind anymore. I usually avoid women when I'm around. There's always trouble brewing for some reason. I guess I'll decide on a whim whether to join or not. But now let's go. This is unlocked, but it looks like it's boarded up. Good enough. Can't teach your proper reflection through text. Yeah, no. I can't read. Alright, nothing in the laundry room. Office. Nothing in here. There's a sign, currently under maintenance. Roberto told me they should be working again by dinner. Okay. Elevator machine broke. Infirmary. Ah, yes, a save point in the infirmary. Great, we love to see it. Reading isn't the issue there. Text doesn't carry inflection information to begin with. That is true. Hello? Ugh. Hello, Millen. Are you feeling better? Oh, hey, Gerard. I didn't see you. Wait, who are you? Are you the hotelier? Me? No, I'm Milmarnin. Just another guest. I just arrived willingly. I'm a private pilot from Finland and I crash landed nearby. Really? Are you hurt? Well, just a few bruises, but nothing serious. Thank you for asking. I see. Well, in that case, welcome to Hotel Fafnir, I guess. May I ask your name? Oh, right. Milan Dijkstra. I don't know how to say it. I give up. Well, just Harry. I'm a freelance IT security specialist from the Netherlands. Nice to meet you. Same here. And since almost everyone asked me the question, yes, I do know how to fix a printer. Have one at home? My mom does have one. She sometimes asks me to repair it and I don't know how. They struggle to just fine. Netherlands, huh? Yeah, I guess. In that case, Gerard, can I borrow a pen and one of your notebook papers? Oh, here. Yeah, Martin. Follow these instructions when it's causing trouble again. Thanks, I guess? No problem, I'll retreat to my room now. I'm still feeling somewhat dizzy. See you later, guys. It's a bit strange, but also kind of nice. The letter JKS is certainly a choice of combination. Yeah, I'm like, I was like, how do you say that? You know, a friend from Netherlands that we joke about Dutch is to English, but Portuguese is Spanish. Though he seems absent-minded at times. Let's go, Martin. Just a second. Let me just check what he wrote. Don't tell Gerard. Meet me 30 minutes before dinner, room 106. You look confused. What does it say? Turn it off and then on. I didn't know he had such a predictable sense of humor. Yeah, let's go. Totally not sus at all. Alright. Locked. Locked. First, all these doors would be locked because they're hotel rooms. Just making sure there isn't, like, anything else here. Oh, there's a staff room. Nothing in here, though. Just another save point. Personally, I would prefer manually saving in the menu whenever I want to, but whatever. Gonna be one of those letter clusters where pronunciation isn't tied to individual letters, but to a unique sound not accounted for by the standard alphabet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Kinda wish there was a run button, but that's just me. This should be a room, if I'm not mistaken. Awesome, guess I'll check it out now. Wait, who is this lady? You don't know her? No, it's the first time I've seen her. Is she also a crash pilot? Well, there's only one way to find out. Hey. So you can take 555. It's Dutch, it's... How do you even fucking say that? It sounds like nonsense from afar, but sounded out and makes sense. 550... Nice hairstyle. Thank you. What's your name? Clara Frank. And yours? Ilmarn Hala. Nice to meet you. Same here. See you later. That won't do. Objection! Where have you been the last few days? When did you arrive? Yeah, Clara's purty. Yeah, she got those little hair streaks. Sophia is just 5? That's what it sounds like. Why am I being interrogated now? Have I committed a crime? Not per se, but it would reduce suspicion if you could give me some logical arguments about your whereabouts. Fine, I arrived at the hotel a few days ago, just before the blizzard. But after checking in, I started to feel dizzy and sick, so I quarantined myself until today. And just now, I checked the kitchen and told the cook that I'll be there for dinner tonight. Happy now? Yes, this answer will suffice. Thank you very much. By the way, I'm Gerard Perigord, a top lawyer in France. I already guessed that. I'm an engineering student from Austria. And the next time you want to interrogate me, you better have a good reason for it. I will keep that in mind. The same number in Danish is 500 or 500. Very well, if you excuse me, gentlemen, I'd like to explore the hotel before dinner. I think I'm gonna relax in my room for a while, so I'll see you later on. Gerard? Oh, sorry, did you say something? Go into my room, see you later. Okay, take care, my friend. Like Larix Elizabeth? Sure, why not? Is there even anything to do in my room? Oh. Finally, some time to relax. Can't just hurt to lie down for a moment and close my eyes. One second. There we go. Huh? What? Who could it be now? One end, the door's not locked. Oh. Oh! Are you Ilmartin? Yes, how can I help you? You have such long hair. Thank you for noticing. You like it? I have to admit, for a moment I thought you were a woman. I apologize. It's okay, you're not the first. What do you want? Sansa told me that a new soul has washed up here, so I wanted to see you and say hello. Can you stay here for a moment? Yes, of course. This is a magical girl? Yeah, right? Allow me to introduce myself. My official name is Otoria din Strangle Borgijin. But calling me Sarah will suffice. Yes, please, I'm just gonna call you Sarah. She's cute. Not as cute as Claire or Elizabeth, but cute. Yeah, strangle. Just Sarah? Yes, that'll be enough. Or Triadin is my father's name. Borgijin is my Ovog. Reading Sir Angel as Strangle is a choice for sure. I'm trying my best. Okay, where are you from? I'm from Mongolia. But at the moment I live in St. Petersburg to study philosophy. I live together with Sasha. I see. So he's your boyfriend? No, we're just very good friends who have known each other for a long time. We met each other online on a video game. I see. Well, it's nice to meet you. I have to say the same. I heard you survived today's board game session. I'm impressed. Next time I'll be there as a player, so you better be ready to be sent to the hellfires of Tamag. Tamag, is that a threat, Sarah? Not against Mongolian. Explains why you could not recognize any words. I just don't know words. No, it's a challenge and a promise. I never say no to a good challenge, so let's fight next time. I like to hear that. Since Sasha was not lying about you. Dinner served in about 30 minutes. Do you mind if I stay a bit longer until it's ready? Oh, is it that late already? Let me think for a second. Oh! You're now given a choice what to do next. The choices in this game will have consequences. There are no bad choices, only some are better than others. So what do you do? Yeah, we'll hang out. There's something I want to do, but it can wait. Are you sure? I don't want to cause you any trouble. Oh, wait, shit! I picked that and then I realized I was supposed to meet somebody. Shit, I forgot all about that. Oh well. It's like... Yeah, it was either tell Sarah I gotta go meet a guy or hang out with her. And it's like, I'd rather hang out with the cute girl. That's okay, it's not like I'm going to die because of this or anything. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You wanna ask me something? Rumble Roses has a Mongolian character named IG. She's adorable, but they give her this strange broken accent where I swear it was deliberate if you get the meaning. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just stand the other guy up. Yes, I'm curious about your profession. Sasha mentioned you were a pilot. Is that true? It is true. I have a commercial pilot license for airplanes, and I bought a Senna 172 with all my savings. I see, but you had a crash landing nearby, right? I did. This unnatural snowstorm caught me off guard as I was flying a little too low to enjoy the view over the Baltic Sea. This has never happened to me before, so rest assured that if you want to book a flight with me, I will make sure not to fly into blizzards again. Don't worry, the only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. Wanna guess who said that? I'm bad at philosophy. Oh, Domo lovely Ducky! Welcome, thank you for the raid, Domo, welcome raiders! Yeah, it's like, I swear this never normally happens to me, yeah, right? But yeah, I'm Bloody the Loon, Kitsune Hunter / Animal Tamer. And today we're playing the Murder Hotel. You gotta go have dinner, but happy streaming. Yeah, thanks again, Lovey Ducky. By all means, go get your dinners. Hope you had a good time getting it back. I hope you had good rolls. I hope if you were trying to get Durin, I hope you got Durin. I got Durin. But yeah, if you gotta eat or sleep or whatever, go ahead. Otherwise, kick back, relax, and enjoy Murder Mystery. We just got started, so no one's died yet. I'll give you 3 names. Was it Frederick Notch, Genghis Khan, or Lao Tzu? I don't know, niche? There's something niche would say. Take control of your life, get out of your comfort zone, even if you end up making mistakes. Reading's not the worst, but your answer's still wrong. The person most credited with this quote is actually Theodore Roosevelt. Bitch! You give me multiple choice and it was D, none of the above! I didn't know the 26th president of the United States was also known as a philosopher. Anyone could be. I should mention that this is a common saying among mankind, so he's not the first. Also, the reason I asked is to show you that sometimes all the given options by someone can be wrong. Remember that if you want to grow as a person, and also a hint for a possible murder case. I'll make sure to remember that. When we go to dinner, I hope you don't mind, but I would like to go back to my room. Next time I would like to invite you for some Sute Sai and discuss philosophy a bit more. What's that? Ah, it's tea with salt and milk. Really good. Interesting. Well, why not? Feel free to invite me for some. I will. Thank you for spending some time with me. Martin. Ah, call me Martin. Okay, in that case, I'll address you as Martin. See you in the dining room. Make a separate save just in case. So I can just go down now? Yeah, first floor, main floor. So I think we want the main floor. Yeah, like, yeah. Domo lovely Nobar, welcome. How you doing? Orange woman invites you for tea. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Can I go to the basement? I don't think I investigated the basement. Not that it looks like there's a whole lot in here. Though there's a staff-only room, and that seems to be about it. Alright. Could I just check really quick? Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's infirmary. Yeah, this is the dining room. Hello, Ilmarin. I hope you brought a little bit of hunger with you. Oh, is that a pretzel? I love pretzels. I have 2 extra helping hands. I had 2 extra helping hands. So today we will warm you up with some good soup and pretzels before we move on to the main course. After that, I have a delicious surprise for everyone. Oh, yummy. Yeah, it's a pretzel. Uva? I had a wee accident. My hands slipped and... You soaked my pants with hot soup! Girl, how could you be so careless? I'm so sorry. Being a puppy face won't help, especially since this is the 2nd time you screwed me over. Elizabeth, you're a grown woman. She can uwu if she wants to. Uva? Uva? Whoa! Wait, what? You trolling me? I was like, wait a second. I had to read that twice. Well, thanks for the gift, Subcosmic. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, but don't scare me like that. Yeah, I was going for, I had an accident, but okay. Yeah, I was like, what? Alright, Ismail. Thank you for your help today. Don't count on me tomorrow. I'll make sure I don't lose again. Yeah, it's like, but what if? It won't. Elizabeth, please be careful not to upset the guests again. If the hotelier finds out, you could be in trouble. I didn't do it on purpose. The soup kettle was super hot. It's okay, just make sure you stay focused and don't mess up again, okay? Yes. I will not let you again. I will not let you down again, Uva. I swear I'll remember eventually. That's my little Douglas. Come on, come now, we have to redo the soup real quick. What am I yawning? Hi, Millen. Hi, Lupita. Good evening. Oh, hey there. I didn't expect a guest before dinner, so I didn't have time to visit you. Don't worry about it. We could talk about this later in private. Alright then. What is it about? Secrets between men. Okay, in that case, I don't want to know. I'm curious, who's that lady in black? Like I keep calling Elizabeth. I can't help it. Because I know I know it's similar. It's Elspeth. I'm like, close enough. Yeah, they're doing the secret male handshake. Don't worry about it. The one with the very revealing outfit? Beats me. I've never seen her before. Her name's Clara. She told me she felt sick after arriving at the hotel, so she quarantined herself for a few days until now. Yeah, orange. Commendable. Must have been really boring being stuck in a hotel room, though. Why is she sitting in a at a table with the hotel staff. What if she's the hotelier? Is she a little young to be one? Besides, she normally introduces herself if that's the case. Yes, normally. Milan, you're overinterpreting things as usual. May I ask how you know each other? Or if you know each other? Do you know each other? Yes, we do. Lupita's company asked me to come in and do some IT security reviews in the past. And she was my contact person. She was my contact... God, I can't read all of a sudden. And she was my contact person. I could stay in her house in the guest room until my work was done. It's kind of a funny coincidence that we ran into each other here again. So you two are good friends? We're just two people getting along, that's all. What Millen said. Don't let your imagination run wild. I see, okay. It's funny because Elizabeth and Lisbeth are both Danish names. Different though. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Holla. Hello, Mr. Alieri and Miss Frank. Hey, oh right, you were the friend from of the defense attorney. Just call me Clara. It's unusual to hear my last name. Same here. Roberto is fine with me. Unless you insist on being formal. No, in that case, just call me Marin. It's alright. Alright, Marin. Dinner will be served soon, so please have a seat. Thank you, although I have to admit I didn't expect the staff to sit at the same table as the guests. It's rather unusual indeed. It was Elspeth's idea. I'm not gonna force you to sit at the same table as me if it makes you uncomfortable. It's not that, don't worry. Now back to us, Clara. What do you want to ask me? Where's the hotelier? Is he not joining us for dinner? It's like, calm down, shippers. It's like VTubers trying to figure out collabs. He really eats at regular hours, so I guess he's in his office. I checked his office before I came here. He didn't answer. Then he's probably doing some inspections. What do you want from him? Is there something wrong with the hotel or our service? Nothing like that. It's just, I just like to meet him. I think I know him personally. I see. I'll let him know the next time I see him. Thank you, Roberto. You. So are you all alone? Do you mind if I spend some time with you? Oh, it's you. Well, I guess I have no choice. Have a seat. Hey, what happened? Hey, about what happened today? I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. Yeah, streams in general. Yeah, too. It's how socializing amongst a group of professionals always works. Yeah, you know. Won't happen again, I promise. Apology accepted. So what's up with you? How did you get here? Well, short story is I'm a pilot and I crashed nearby. Tell me something about you. Well, I'm a medical student from Norway and I'm kind of stranded here in this hotel. But I'm also a modern-day Viking. It's nothing I can't handle. What does that mean? Are you plundering English churches via boat? I haven't done that yet, but it's on my list. Okay, now for real. It means that I embrace many of the old Nordic traditions that still have value today. For example, I chose Loki as my deity and live by his ideals. I hope I don't step on your toes by asking this, but isn't he like the evil god of Norse religion? Evil? He just accidentally chose the wrong side during Ragnarok. Mistakes happen sometimes. Also, didn't he give birth to an 8-legged horse? Mars, stop making fun of my deity or you will regret it. I'm just stating mythological facts. Fine, and you already know that Loki will punish anyone who mocks his name. Let's see if I can come up with something good. Hey, slow down. I think I better go before you get any funny ideas. He knows about Sleipnir. Interesting. I better keep an eye on him. Maybe I could come up with a good prank. Yeah, he's given birth to a number of things. North mythology's a little weird. Oh, hey, Mimi, look. It's the crash pilot. Marin, would you like to join us for dinner tonight? Chris has already asked me several times about you. Hey, what? Do I even have a choice when Christina is that interested in me? Oh, I know. How about we get a separate table and talk in private? Stop this nonsense right now, or I will make sure you won't survive this night. Whoa, chill. I was just joking. So, Marin, how do you deal with this new situation being stuck in a hotel? Well, it's still strange for me to be trapped here. I really wanted to be back home in Finland by now. But most of the people here are really cool and fun to hang out with. I think you're right about the... You were right on the money about the Chuni thing. Yeah, instead of being a weeb for Japan, she's a weeb for Norse mythology. It's great to hear. Just be careful around those who are just up to no good. They won't add anything positive to your time. Talk about someone in particular? Hey, stop staring at me. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that... hell? Mina wasn't talking about you. I'll get it eventually. The person I'm referring to is sitting alone at her table right now. Let's see, the same person. Let's see, sitting alone is Wiki? To put it politely, her head is a mess. I had the pleasant experience of almost getting stabbed by her, but I think she's just too stressed by the situation, right? She's crazy. Calling my sister the B word out of the blue, so you better stay away from her, you hear me? Fine, although I'd rather talk about you than gossip about Wiki. You're right, it's not a good thing to gossip. May I ask what you both do for a living? You know my job, but I still don't know anything about you two. This has got to make a bet with the giant. The giant manages to build the wall around Asgard at a certain time. It looks like the giant's gonna manage it. Loki transforms to a mare. and slows the workhorse down. Like, yeah. It do just be like that sometimes. So what do you... What? Why can't I suddenly not read? Do you want to start, Chris? Well... Hey, Crash Pilot, do you know the TV series Wachowski? No, what's it about? It's a thriller about catching a serial killer who always murders someone at the stroke of midnight. He leaves clues about his next victim on clock hands, hence the name. I'm the main cinematographer. All the vivid camera shots for each murder were my ideas. That sounds really cool. You really think so? Yeah, I do, although to be honest, I thought you were someone who would rather be in the spotlight since you wear such bright colors. Well, I do want to be in front of the camera someday, so I'm practicing my acting skills with every chance I get. Please show me. Oh, it's hard to come up with an act without any context. Maybe later. Grace has shown great potential. I'm sure she'll turn out to be a great actress one day. There's a specific price the giant was going to win, but it was something the gods was not willing to give up, so they threatened Loki if he didn't stop. Oh no, dude. I have no doubt. But what about you, Wilhelmina? I'm not so special. I'm just a boring teacher. Just a boring teacher. Hello? You're a royal tutor. A royal tutor. I'll educate the children of people with great prestige, money, and power, including but not limited to royalty. I carry a heavy burden to make sure their offspring are properly educated and will know how to navigate this wily world. I have to admit, it sounds like you both have exciting jobs. Never falls in front of peasants. She's a royal tutor. A private pilot should be no different, right? Being able to fly freely is a desire that very few people can fulfill them for themselves. Can you do a barrel roll? Well, technically I could do it, but I never tried. The amount of G would be risky for a plane like my 172. Scared, Crash Pilot? No, I just like to live. Yeah, you are, Martin. Hey, everyone. I was a little worried about you, Martin, but it looks like Sard left you in one piece. I told you I was just going to greet him formally. Who do you think I am? I don't have to remind you what you did the first time we met. You gotta thank for making unwise bets. One time he bet his head on a dice game dwarves. When they won, he had to talk fast so they wouldn't cut us off by claiming he didn't win his neck, therefore couldn't cut it out, so he sewed his lips shut. Yeah. Oh shit, that was years ago. I've become a better person. What are you talking about? Oh, just an online game we play regularly. We were waiting for a dragon that only spawns for hours after hours of waiting. I did all the prep work to make sure he didn't get wiped out. But then just before the monster's HP went down to 0, Sarah has thrown me out of the party. She took the rare mount loot and logged out for a full minute. For a moment my heart was completely and utterly broken. Careful, Marn. Behind this innocent smile lies one hell of a... Shevtovka. Close enough. Hey, that was the first and only time I did that. After an encounter, I always let him take the loot first. Please let us change the subject. I don't want Marn's view of me to be tainted by past mistakes. In that case, did anyone hear why Ishmael got upset? I saw him briefly, but then he left. About that, Elspeth spilled hot soup on him. Is that true? Then I fear for her life. Was not the first time she had done a... What do you call it, Gerard? You mean faux pas? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't one and she actually did it on purpose? Look, there he is. I'm finally free. Man, who would have thought that making food for 14 people would take so long? Welcome back, Ishmael. Ilmarin has told us what Elspeth did. Yes, good, because I don't want to talk about her or be around her for the rest of the day. She's bad luck for me. Hope this is not too much of an imposition, but you still have the smell of pumpkin soup on you. Really? Oh, come on. I just showered and changed into my spare clothes. It's not a bad thing, Ishmael. It adds to my anticipation of the meal. Same here. I have to be careful not to take a bite out of you. Hey, friend. What's this delicious surprise Uva was talking about? Is it pudding? Ooh, pudding. Yeah, she's a cutie patootie. Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. Let's just say it was actually fun to help with dessert. Fine, be the culprit of my extended curiosity. So, Martin, when will you be joining us for dinner? Well, I like to have some space during dinner, so I think I'll sit somewhere else. It's the ladies that interest you, huh? Sure you have at least 1 minute to raise a glass to us, to our friendship. Good idea, I'm on board. Martin, I would also like you to join us. Alright, I give in to group pressure, but only one small glass. Elspeth, may I make a small request? Oh, certainly. What can I do for you? Could you bring us a bottle of the hotel's finest red wine from the bar? We need it for a toast. I think I saw Romane Conti here. Sure. I suppose that will be on your tab as well. Want to squeeze the juice out of the orange one. Wee, it's on me. You won't be offended if I move my chair a little while you're celebrating. I don't want to invite Elspeth to spill wine on me as well. That's understandable. Said we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. I asked Roberto for the prices and are you sure you want this? It's very expensive. That's the problem. If you're worried, I can pay cash now. Okay, I'll bring it to you in a moment. Would you show Elspeth, or your wallet will disappear next? Thank you for your concern. I still don't think she did it. I'm back! The ultra expensive red wine, just as you ordered. That makes 800 plus 43 minus 92, adding the square root equals... Here, keep the rest. Oh, thank you, Mr. Perigord. Please let me pour it in for you and your friends. Now, there's still wine glass for Martin on the table. That's okay, you can take mine. I know what it tastes like anyway. Oh, okay, what about you, Mr. Osmanaglu? Why are you sitting away? I don't drink alcohol. It's haram, you know. Ah, right. Oops. In that case, I'll take Ishmael's glass. Yippus. Sunday. Uncle Pennybags here. Hey, Taffy. What do you want, baby boy? Boy. You craving violence, or do you want to shit on my lap? What do you want? My dear guest, is there anything else I could do for you? If you were wiser with your pennies, you'd be rich. Yes, Elspeth, please take my glass. It's a bit much for me. Wait, I'm not allowed to drink while I'm working. Oh no, that's the third glass I've broken this month. What am I going to do now? Relax, if anyone asks, it was my fault. Come on, let me help you clean it up. Thank you. Mother, I wish for you to scratch my butt while I drop a massive stinky log. The terrible thing is, he probably would want me to do that. He is a stinky boy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm on my way to a hiding place. Have you made up your mind yet, Taffy? What? Poor girl. I'll be honest, I expected her to break the bottle as well. Hey, Elspeth, why are you hiding in the corner? I accidentally spilled salt on Roberto's plate. So to punish myself, I decided to sit in an empty corner as to not cause any more trouble. Sometimes I just want to be swallowed by the earth. Don't say that, Lizzie. Everyone has bad days now and then. But I have... Okay, now he's on my lap. Pet kitty. But I have 7 bad days a week. It's hard for me to stay focused. So you don't have to be all alone. So whether you like it or not, I'm going to sit here. You don't need to bother, you know. No trouble. After all, we finally have some time to get to know each other. Why would you be interested in learning more about a mere bellhop? You don't make sense, Marin. I have a feeling we're being watched. What do you mean? Oh, just ignore. Hey everyone, before we get to the main course, it's time for some good pumpkin soup with pretzels. What do you think, Marin? Doesn't Wiki's hair look very similar? To what? Oh, you mean like a pretzel? Yes, indeed. Wiki is my little pretzel lady. I have to admit, it's not the first time I've heard that. Guess I'll take it as a compliment. Can I have one more? Sure, ho ho ho, here you go. Thanks, Uva. You're the best. It wasn't easy to decide the main dish because everyone comes from a different country and has their own special tastes and needs. So I decided to cook some delicious spaghetti with all kinds of different sauces and toppings. First, I have to make sure the food's good enough to serve to our distinguished guests. Roberta, would you like to try? Let's see. Doesn't look too shabby. But taste? Oh, it's perfecto. Couldn't have done it better myself. You heard it, folks. Even my biggest critic when it comes to Italian food is convinced. Please enjoy it to the fullest. Everyone has survived the initial food coma. Stop highlighting the text to foreshadow things. Stop it. I know what you're doing. I hope you're all ready for the mouth-watering dessert. Everyone take a look. Hey, are those? Oh my goodness gracious, so many chocolate muffins. How curious, they have little flags on them. That was my idea. That way no one will accidentally eat 2 or end up empty-handed. Good thing no hotelier kept them. He even had some very old flags like a Prussian one. So everyone please take one and enjoy it to the fullest. Hey, Marin. Yes, Lizzie? You took 2. The second's my muffin. You're not from the UK or Scotland. I was curious how your country tastes, so please excuse me if I take a bite. Marin, no! My wee muffin! My wee muffin! Give it back. Yummy. That tasted good. Now you've done it. Prepare for my fur Celtica. Are you teasing her? I guess so. Yeah, I love Italian food too. Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, like you can take a fresh taste of Finland. Here, take it. Oh, really? It's just a little tease. I never intended to eat them both. Oh, you were just playing a joke on me. You are the devil. Say, Lily, what time does your shift end? Want to hang out at the bar later? I'd basically be free in like 1 hour, but I have a better idea. Let's meet later in my room. The door number is 207. I hope you like scotch. Is she saying that because she's from Scotland? It's like, oops. E-girlian food. It's like, ooh. It's like, just be like, wonk, wonk. Gothvic, you weren't supposed to explain the joke. Now you ruined it. Now we can't. Now we have to drink alcohol. Well, I don't usually drink whiskey, but I guess I could make an exception. Huh? You good? Gives me a feeling a little strange all of a sudden. What's going on in my head? It's spinning left and right. What's happening to me? Marin, hey, are you alright? Huh? Who's talking to me? Oh no, I think I need to vomit. Anyone have a bucket? Ugh. Oh my. Anyone, I need a doctor. Mart's breaking down. Huh? What's wrong with him? Mon Dieu, this doesn't look good at all. Wiki, you studied medicine, right? Can you help us? What's wrong now? Can't even enjoy a muffin in peace. Huffin? Did he vomit blood? Everyone, please don't panic. I know what to do. Ove, I fear Martin has some kind of heavy allergic reaction to something that was inside the muffin. We need to get to the infirmary fast. Every second counts. All right, Gerard, help me carry him. Of course, hang in there, Marn. I think this is gonna burn. Possibly cause infection. But yeah, I think someone tried to poison her, and since we ate her muffin, we got poisoned instead. And something kept me in a vivid state, making it impossible for me to fall asleep or stay conscious. What I felt could be described as a kind of purgatory. My soul and body were about to be torn in half. I could taste blood on my tongue. Yeah, damn, from sexy jokes to fucking dying. We're never gonna have that scotch. Must have been an hour or so. The sense of time was long gone. The pain was diminishing, or maybe my body was going numb. I couldn't tell. What I could tell was that I began to feel a gentle touch running through my hair, reaching up to my forehead. Although I wanted to finally fall asleep, my body decided to open my eyes again. At first, all I could see was a faint green light. Slowly, the other colors formed into simple shapes. I was lying on my side. Someone was in front of me. Was it Kullervo? I miss you. Did you say something? No. I think it was him. Look. For a moment, I thought some angels were talking about me. Then I noticed they sounded familiar, but at first I couldn't tell who they were. But it didn't matter. I was just glad I wasn't alone. I'll be honest, I never expected you to still be alive. That's a good sign, isn't it? Will you recover? We already went through all the bad signs, so only the good signs are left. Amara, can you hear us? Vicky, Gerard. Thank heaven you're alive. What happened to me? You had an extreme allergic shock to something, it seems. That's not entirely true. Now that you're awake, I can tell you both the truth. Those symptoms were those of an arsenic trioxide overdose. I told the others you were having an allergic shock to calm them down. Arsenic trioxide? It's the most accessible poison. Its formula is AS203. It's a tasteless white powder. Wait, what? Eat a peach and get a crippling migraine. I was poisoned? Why am I hearing this only now? You should have told me as soon as you found out, charged Gerard, but I didn't want you to go off and do something irrational while Marn was fighting for his life. Who do you think I am? I would never leave a victim alone when someone is out there trying to kill him. At least now you know, so please calm down. And I want to get something straight, Marn. The level of luck you had was unbelievable. First, the amount of poison you absorbed was very high, which made you react faster than most victims. So I was able to react in time. Fortunately, it was not enough to kill you. Second, for some reason, this infirmary had 2,3-demercapta-1-propansulfonic acid stored here, which are used to counteract arsenic. The third thing is this IPV bag. You lost a lot of blood and I couldn't communicate with you and ask for your blood type. But as if someone had anticipated something, it turns out that this bag of blood is blood type O negative, which is compatible with all other blood types. And the biggest luck factor of all is that a certain modern-day Viking was present to watch over you. Looks like going to medical school finally paid off. Hey, why are you hugging me all of a sudden? Quickie, thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my life. How could I ever repay you? Relax, it's a Hippocratic oath. If I can save someone from death, I will. If you promise not to die today, that's payment enough. I was completely wrong about you. I'm so... Shush, enough crying. Here, drink this. You lost a lot of water and blood, so you better save those tears, okay? Thank you, I will. So what should we do? Will he make a full recovery? Since we acted quickly, he'll probably suffer only minor to hopefully no permanent organ damage. So it's better if we take it slow, let him rest, and keep him safe here. Good, I agree. I must admit, when I saw you collapse, I was afraid we would all end up like you. Fortunately, it didn't happen. Everyone else is fine for the most part. Except for me, thanks to this, I now have another sleepless night. I don't know how much more stress my body can handle. Maybe I should take a rest here and snuggle up next to Mon on the bed. Sorry, I was just trying to lighten the mood a bit. No worries, Gerard. I almost had agreed to that. We have to settle things first. Marn, are you still listening? Yes, I am. Good then. Pay attention. Someone actively tried to murder you, which means that at least one person in this hotel is a crazy killer who might want to try again. I see, so now's the question. Who's the culprit and who can we rule out? Well, I would have saved his life if I wanted to get rid of him with poison, so I should be in the clear. I think I would have just knocked you out here and finished off Martin if I was the culprit. But I have nothing to do with this. As far as Martin's concerned, nobody on this planet is stupid enough to poison themselves with that much arsenic. Or are you? No, poisoning yourself doesn't sound like a healthy thing to do. So for now, let's watch out for everyone else in this hotel. How'd you get poisoned? What'd you eat? Same as everyone else. Pumpkin soup and spaghetti. And Elspeth's muffin. Wait, you ate the muffin that was meant for Elspeth? Yes, I did. So do I understand this correctly? Elspeth was supposed to be the victim? Yep, she was the victim. Or she would have been if we weren't messing with her. Where is she now? I sleep in her bed. It's about 2 in the morning. I want to check on her. I have a really bad feeling about this. No way, not in your condition. Listen, dear Dr. Martin. You wouldn't be able to do anything in your current state. In fact, you might make matters even worse. Kinda doing your job for you. Let me handle this. After all, I promised her that I'll notify her as soon as you wake up. What will you do if you stumble upon the culprit? Do not worry. As a lawyer, I know how to defend myself, even against physical violence. Gerard, please be careful. Makes me happy to hear that you're worried about me. But fear not, I'll just pay Elspeth a little visit and warn her. So, Vicky, I leave Martin in your capable hands tonight. I hope you'll two behave while I'm gone. About that, I'll probably go off somewhere to sleep and leave the key with him so that no one can break in. Wait, you leave me alone? Well, there's nothing else I could do for you right now. And nothing against you, but I really dislike sleeping on hotel beds. Mark, can you get up for a moment? Should I? The only one keeps the infirmary. Take it. Got it. Once I leave this room, I want you to lock the door so no one can come in and hurt you. While we're at it, we should probably think of something to make sure you don't open the door to anyone pretending to be us. Not a bad idea. Let's come up with a secret code word that only the 3 of us know. Okay, how about Eden? You know the Norse goddess of youth and apples? Awesome. Eden it is. Sounds like a good code name. But why her in particular? Well, a friend of mine is making a game about her and he made her look really cute. I like tall blonde women. Who doesn't? Well, if you're fit enough to fawn over blondes, that must mean you no longer need my help. See ya. Hey, wait! Second. Okay. Looks like you made the lady jealous over a fictional character. Anyway, take care of mine. Thanks, you too. See you tomorrow. Alright, timeline updated. Interesting. Ah, so that's location, so you can, like, cross-reference people's locations. His social media. Okay, the door's locked, but now I feel kind of dizzy again. I guess I should just trust my friends and get some sleep. You know, I finally got some rest. It wasn't relaxing. Images from my past continued to haunt me. Saves goes for my guilt, which surrounds me like an enraged rose, tightening its grip with its thorns. Her unpleasant voice suddenly came to my mind, always judging. My own carelessness, it caused a downfall. And then, my frame started dropping. I had another unpleasant dream. That's no good, Martin. We shouldn't rush things. Let's see, what can we do to get to know each other? How about a little game? Truth or death sounds like fun. Then you could finally confess all the things you did wrong. But of course I know what you did. Everybody knows. As if anyone would fall for your pathetic attempts to find new love. Not after that. Never again. Huh? What are you doing in my room? Martin, help me! Go, the 4 stream elements live together in harmony, but everything changed when the frame drops attacked. Well, it looks like it ended. It was just for a second. Elspeth! What was up with that dream? I couldn't move or say anything at all. There's also this weird sharp pain in my right thumb. I'm bleeding? What's going on? Did I cut myself somewhere? I pricked myself on this. Rose thorn? Where did that come from? As if by instinct, I put my finger to my mouth to suck up the blood. Hope I could find a disinfectant spray or band-aid somewhere nearby. Wait, what's going on? Why is smoke coming from behind those sheets? You're asking about the dust behind the curtain? Yes. Wait a minute, who said that? It's a demon manifestation for certain. He waves his scissors, the heartless grub, and calls for Domin Lustrabub. Michele Sedano, who the hell are you? Greetings, Ilmarin, my dear guest. Yeah, he's dripping balls. I am the hotelier and the scissor-wielding demon, Gasfinger. I represent the fear of losing things that matter. I am here to collect your thumbs, so please hold still while I cut them off. Stay away from me, you crook. I said stay away! This delicious fear. I could never get enough of it. Without thumbs, mankind wouldn't have been able to reach the Stone Age, let alone become pilots who can traverse the skies. Yeah, we need thumbs. The grip things. But I will give you a chance to save your precious little thumbs if you do as I say. What do you want from me? First, I want you to accept my sincerest apology. It seems that you were the one who was struck down by my arsenic mixture. Normally, I take great care to ensure that the detective is not the target of a crime, but I did a rather sloppy job. So you were behind the poisoning too? I should have known the moment I saw you, son of a... Watch your tongue, my friend, and listen to my request. As I just mentioned, I have appointed you to be the detective. In my precious Hotel Fafnir, a crime has been committed. Crime? What do you mean by that? Tell me, are you not worried about Elspeth? Or about your new friends Wiki and Gerard? Why should I? What are you implying? You better fight for yourself because it's more fun that way. I take my leave for now. The stone is already in motion. Wait, I still have many questions, and there's one that interests me the most. How the hell did you get into this room? The door should be locked. I'm a demon. A simple locked door won't stop me from coming and going. If you'll excuse me, I'll be waiting for you in Elspeth's room. Ruh-roh. This must be a trick. Where'd he go? Must be a hidden passage or trapdoor somewhere. No, there isn't. Room behind the curtain had disappeared without a trace. I don't like the situation at all. I better check up upon Elspeth and Gerard. Oops, I saved over the wrong thing. Whatever. Yeah, second floor. Stone, oh no, is this a Sisyphus situation? Probably. I remember her saying it was 207. Where's 207? I don't know. 3... This is my room. 4... 5... 6... 7. Ruh-roh! Oh no. Don't tell me. Elspeth, are you in there? Please open up. It's me, Ilmarin. Elspeth Gerard, please. Ito, I have to do something, but what? Ilmarin, it's good to see you're still alive, but could you please stop screaming? I could hear you at the other end of the hallway. Ishmael, something bad has happened. What are you talking about? Hey, you sprayed blood on the door. Was someone hurt? I don't know, and I don't like it. Elspeth is not answering. What should we do? We need to make sure she's okay. Let me try. The door's locked. Maybe I could use force and ram the door. Wait, is this a good idea? Won't we get in trouble for destroying hotel property? It's a matter of life and death, isn't it? And after all the trouble Elspeth caused me, it's only fair. No, Narjani, how are you doing? By all means, lurk. That's a sturdy door. I guess I shouldn't hold back and give it my best. And I guess I shouldn't hold back and give it my best tackle. What's going on? It doesn't even budge? Well, there's still some people down the bar. Maybe Roberto can open a door? Why him? Elizabeth told me her first oopsie that she always gives the after her first oopsie that she always gives the master key to Roberto after doing room service as to not lose it. I see. Alright, I'll ask him. Wait for me, I'll come with you. It's like, I don't think we want to be alone right now. I think that's the main floor. That was over here. Oh, hey, look, it's Elmar. Are you alright now? No, there's an emergency. Emergency? Another food accident? No, even worse, Roberto, you have to come with us. Please don't scream, it's very late. What's wrong? Elspeth may be in danger, there's blood on her door and she's not answering. What, is this a bad joke? No, I saw it too. Could you unlock her door for us with the master key? Well, yes, but I refrained from doing so unless every other option has been ruled out as a non-invading anyone's privacy. Everyone, please follow me. I'll ask I'll wake Uva and check the door myself. We followed Roberta upstairs. We decided to knock at every room door and wake the others just in case Elspeth was in another gas. But of all the rooms, neither Wiki, Gerard, Christina, nor Elspeth answered when we knocked on the doors. Yes? She's currently taking a bath in my room as her water is not running properly. So, Martin, what's this all about? Did something happen? Well, yes, please follow me. Oh, why is everyone gathered here? It was just a matter of time. I could sense that something was wrong in this hotel. Also, it's me. Uva, please open the door. I can't stand this. This can't be happening. Certainly not a good sign, but we shouldn't panic yet. Maybe she had a little accident. Loss of blood is now in a deep sleep to recover? Not a chance. She must have heard us knocking and screaming at the door by now. The amount of blood on the door and carpet is quite large. I'm not sure if a person can live with this amount of loss. I have the feeling we will soon be witness to a dead body. Oh, I don't want to see what's behind that door. Tell me there was a murder in this hotel? Oh dear. Something seems to have happened. That voice. Mr. Gasfinger, I hope our meeting did wake you. Fear not, Roberto, for I am quite restless on these snowy nights. Wait, what? Who is this guy? Please show some respect for Mr. Gasfinger, Milan. Oh, please. It's okay, I should probably take my time to introduce myself properly. Feel like I should say something, let's see how this goes first. My dear guest, I am the manager and owner of Hotel Fafnir. Please call me Gasfinger. I wish I could have met you all on a more pleasant occasion, but it seems that Elspeth has met it with a terrible fate. Gasfinger. It's not confirmed yet, but the fact that she's not responding worries us all. Well, let's open the cat box. Not knowing what happened to her is starting to drive me crazy. Give me a moment, I need to mentally prepare myself for my eventuality. Any eventuality. But I'll do it myself. Give me the key. Hey, Isabel, that's hotel property. Please calm down, Roberto. I'm curious to see what's behind that door, too, so let him open it. Strange. The key didn't allow me to make a full turn, but I think the door's unlocked now. Anyone want to go in first? Wait a minute. If something really happened, we should be careful not to mess with the status of the room. As soon as the blizzard stops, we need to call the police and turn it over to them. I say no more than 2 people should go in and investigate what happened. Mr. Hala, may I ask you to accompany Mr. Osmanoglu while we wait outside? That depends what happens if I refuse. You know the answer. Whoa, put that sharp weapon away from me. Hey, why is no one else bothered by the fact that this guy is carrying a huge pair of scissors with him? You'll get used to it after a while. Indeed, it's hard to imagine Mr. Gastfinger without them by now. Hey guys, for real, there's even some blood on him. What if he caused this bloody mess? Wait, are you saying he's murdering his own hard-working employees? I'm not in the mood for bad jokes. Lamar, stop this nonsense. Mr. Gastfinger is an honest man, so please do as he asks. You heard them. Now hurry up, Mr. Holland. The tension is already close to breaking point. But Kelly, fine, I'll do it. Let's go in, Ishmael. After you. Very casual about this. Oh. No! Satana, this can't be! Damn it! So it really happened, huh? Let me see. As much as I was annoyed by her today, I still feel bad seeing her like that. Nobody deserves such a brutal death. Come, let's tell the others. Elspeth, let me in. I need to see her. Uwe, wait. You heard the boss. You gotta eat, Cody? I don't care anymore. Fire me if you want, but let me through. I'm sorry, Uwe, but I can't allow that. Please do not disturb the crime scene. Everyone there seems to have been a murder. Please remain calm. I will make sure that no one else gets hurt, and we will... Wait a minute. And who might you be? I'm Clara Frank, and I have a special request for you, Mr. Gastfanger. Clara Frank? Never heard that name before. Who invited you to my hotel? You have no reservation. Neither does Ilmarin, but now you ask him to play detective. Listen, Mr. Gastfanger. All I am asking for is some bet. Now you've got my attention. What kind of bet are you proposing? I bet that I can solve what happened here. So please let me enter this room and investigate. If I can solve it correctly before the blizzard leaves, I want you to arrange a meeting for me with someone. I understand why you're suggesting this, but it makes me really curious. What happens if you cannot solve it? You could choose my part of the bargain if I fail. Pick whatever you want. I'm not afraid. Clara, wait, I think this guy's up to no good. Silence. This lady has offered me an interesting deal, and I do not wish to be interrupted. So, Clara, who do you want to meet? I want to meet your boss. My boss? You're either unnaturally brave or incredibly stupid. Do you understand the point of offering me anything if I want you lose? Anything I want if you lose? Blech. I do. As long as I could provide the thing you want, the wager's not rigged, and you promise to keep your end of the bargain, then yes. As you wish. Give me a moment. For such occasions, I have this beautiful book with me. Walpurgis Noxtrum, lend me your powers. It's Gas Trap? Yeah, we'll see about that. I activated Walpurgis Noct. It's easier to make deals this way. You're free to speak your mind, so don't worry about the others. They're frozen in time. Idel Victor! Why is everyone suddenly so vivid? Except for Ilmarin, well, you probably already know. Why are the others not moving? What have you done? This can't be real. I can't believe it. When you said you were a demon, I thought it was just a joke. Until now, I was wondering how you left the infirmary without going to the door, but that? Either that or hospitable, apparently. He is the hotel person. Tell me that demons really exist? Come on, this can't be real. This gotta be a trick. You haven't told him yet? Told me what? I usually tend to wait with this revelation, but since he's already witnessing the Walpurgis Noct, I should make an exception. Clara, please let me explain this to him first. This may take a moment. Go ahead, I can wait. Ilman and Hala, you are experiencing your worst nightmare. I'm not just a demon, but a high-ranking dream demon. In fact, I'm currently number 2. When I enter a person's dream, I take their innermost fears and turn them into a never-ending nightmare. I'm dreaming? What? Yes, indeed, this is your dream, Ilmarinen. I assume you fell into a coma after the crash landing. The other people, except Clara, are past victims who are still trapped and have not regained their freedom. When you walk around my hotel, the normal laws of physics apply. Solving murders is no fun when you could explain all away with fuzzy dream logic. Sometimes I need dream logic to adjust the environment. Like right now when I stop time to discuss the details of an important bet. That's how I entered the infirmary, in case you were wondering. I could warp in any room as long as the start and endpoints are hidden from everyone's view and Walpurgis Noct is active. This can't be true. I was dreaming all the way up until now? Or did it happen was not real? Reality's overrated. It's a very fragile thing, and one dream demon I respect specializes in manipulating it. I'm getting off topic. We should talk about you more. This coma could last a very long time, maybe even until the end of your life. This is where I come in. As a dream demon, I have the means to help you wake up. But it's no fun doing this for free. After all, it takes a lot of power to scare a person so much their brain gets a strong enough adrenaline rush. Which brings us to Clara's wager. This is what I want you to do, Ilmarinen. What exactly? I would like the two of you to play this fun little game with me. I'm going to murder someone, and you have to find the culprit. But then you would be the culprit. What's there to find? Yes, but here's rule number 1. You cannot tell anyone I'm the culprit. You have to put the blame on one of the guests or my employees. And there has to be an explanation of how the crime was committed in a way that's humanly possible. What do you mean by that? This is a locked room murder. The door in our room was locked when Elspeth was murdered. The room key is somewhere in this room. After that, I disappeared like smoke from the crime scene, creating an impossible crime. If you could explain all of my demonic crimes using human methods and a valid human perpetrator, you win. You follow me so far? Good. Now let's talk about rule number 2. You must not die. Dying as a detective means the culprit is won. I don't know what to say about this, but I will try my best not to break this rule. Ilmarinen was on the verge of losing when he ate that muffin. Good thing we have that annoying Viking lady with us, so she's actually useful for something. He wants you to make up a lie to frame a random person. Yeah, we are trapped in one hell of a nightmare where we're the baddie. It's like, wait, we're the baddie? He wants us to be the bad guy? Now, for rule number 3. Once you found all the bodies, you have a limited amount of time to figure out what happened. If you fail to collect enough clues to come up with at least one valid theory, it counts as a rule violation and you automatically lose. And rule number 4, you both must present a different theory. This should be kept a bit competitive. Also, only one of you could be successful. The detective with the better theory wins. As for what happens if you lose, for you, Ilmarinen, it means that your thumbs will meet my scissor blades and they will become part of my collection and you'll stay here forever. As for Clara, I still have to figure out what I want from you. Unfortunately, I can't take your thumb. Why not? Don't bother yourself with the details, Ilmarinen. You have other things to worry about. That's all for now. Additional rules will be added and explained as necessary. Is that all right for our wager? Explain the crime using one of the guests. Got it. Sounds easy to me. I'm a pilot, not a detective. I'm not very good at solving crimes, but since you leave me no choice. Well then, hand on hand to seal the deal. Solve this crime successfully, Clara, and I'll raid you a meeting with my boss. Solve this crime successfully, Ilmarinen, and you will not lose your thumb, and you will not be forced to stay here forever. Deal. Deal. So this is what it feels like to make a deal with the devil. Keep your jokes to yourself and start investigating. I will resume time in a moment. Book of Euclidean Space, Reversed Effects of Walpurgis Noxtrum. I must take my leave now. I allow Clara to investigate this matter as well. Ishmael, you're off the hook. Please leave the crime scene alone. Huh? Okay, if you say so. I would please answer Ilmarinen and Clara's questions as well as you can so they can find the culprit. I'll see you later. I hope you both a good hunt. Wait a minute, before you leave, Guestfinger, how many master keys currently exist? Looks like someone actually has some experience. Only one master key exists currently. Also, Ishmael, please hand the key you have back to Roberto. Why is there only one? We had to change all the locks recently because Elspeth lost a master key some time ago. The other keys still need to be delivered. Also, Roberto, I think it would be helpful if you could write out the names of each guest on a separate paper and put them below the room door banner. Good idea. Though I'm not fully acquainted with which room belongs to which guest, so could you help me out, Mr. Gasfinger? Here, have this list. Be careful not to mistake the numbers and names. Much appreciated. I will get to this as soon as possible. So, first we should check Elspeth's room, and then we should use the master key to unlock Gerard and Wiki's room. Agreed. So, Martin, you've never investigated before? No, I've never been forced into such a strange situation. You? I've played many murder mystery games, so I think I'm fully prepared. Gasfigure said only one person can win, but I think it can't hurt to show you some of the basics. First, we need to examine the body, so you can find anything special about it. Blow my nose. Drink some water. Okay. Yeah, examine the body. Alright. I'll channel my inner Sarjonin and see what I can find. You're a Sojournin? What's that? I'm a famous detective from my hometown. During the investigation phase, you'll see a variety of magnifying glass icons appear. Simply walk over to them with your character and hit investigate. These usually take a minute to complete, but you're not losing any time during the tutorial, so feel free to check stuff out. Yeah. I still can't believe it. It was not so long ago that we were joking about who got which muffin. I wanted a bite of your Scottish muffin, damn it. And now all that remains of Elspeth is a lifeless husk. If I'm only dreaming, it's still terrible to see. Hey Martin, what is it? Can't you find anything? Sorry, looking at her brought back an unpleasant memory of mine. You don't have to if you don't want to. No, I missed out on important information. I won't let my past get to me. Take your time. I can sense how much the situation is stressing you out. Thank you. I'm gonna find out what happened for her sake. Looks like the blood is coming out of both her front and back. There's a huge wound around her chest area. I assume that her heart was pierced with something sharp and long, probably Gasfinger's scissors. A reasonable assumption, though can we use that weapon for a theory? You've received a green scissor hint. These are used to form theories. These theories will be used later in the Demon Court after the investigation phase is over. Try to collect as many as you can. I also found something I'm willing to share. Her body is still very warm compared to room temperature. Which makes sense since the last time I saw her was around 2 a.m. when she and I parted ways at the bar. Good catch. So to sum it up, when I woke up in the infirmary and talked to Jordan Wiki, she must have been alive. Red scissor hint. These are truths that can be used as counter-evidence. While they're stronger than the green scissor hints, they can't be used to build theories. View in the main menu. You also ask someone who's more experienced with corpses. You have a pathologist here? Wiki might be able to help us since she's a medical student, but she might also be a victim in this case. Just our luck. Unopened bottle of whiskey. I assume that's the one she wanted to share with me tonight. Yeah, wait, that's not scotch, that's whiskey. Tonight? You had a date with her? Yeah, got a problem with that? You wish. The bedside table looks like it's been used recently. The drawer wasn't completely closed. And Clara, I think I found the room key. No number etiquette attached to it. I see. In that case, please give it to me. I'll try to lock and open the door. Sure, here, take it. The key fits. Okay, I have locked the door. Now it's unlocked again. The key I'm holding is definitely Elphip's room key. Which means this really was a locked room murder. Are you familiar with these, Marin? Well, Gasfinger only mentioned them briefly. It seems they're impossible for a human being to do. Yes, in theory, a human can't murder someone and then disappear while the room is being locked from the inside. But there's always a trick to them. It's our goal to find the trick to how they were set up. Wasn't Gasfinger a dream demon? I saw him teleport in and out of the infirmary. So is this murder even solvable for us if we're not allowed to explain it by saying it was... Marin, I assume you don't fully understand how dream demons work, so please let me explain. If this murder is really unsolvable, Gasfinger wouldn't have us play detectives. He wants to be entertained. Which means there must be at least one humanly possible way to explain how this murder was done. So please stop worrying about it and put your best foot forward. And think of it as a little game. How do you know so much about dream demons? I'd love to tell you, but then I would have to murder you. What? I'm just kidding. If you actually manage to beat me, then I might tell you. Tease. There's a broken lamp. Maybe there was a fight? Could be, though. It's kind of suspicious that all the other lamps are also not working. Kind of dark in here because of it. Yeah, can someone turn on the lights? The shower, nothing unusual. Looks like it was recently used. Marin, you still look a bit pained. Is something wrong? I'm worried about Gerard. He told me he was going to visit Elpeth when he left the infirmary, since she was the real target of the poisoning. Poisoning? Alright, I didn't tell you. The breakdown I had at dinner was because the muffin I ate was poisoned. The muffin was meant for Elspeth. Wait, you're just telling me this now? That's some important information. I'm sorry, Wiki told me to keep it a secret, not to surprise the poisoner that we know about him now. I see. So Wiki and Gerard, who are currently missing, knew that there was a culprit who tried to poison Elspeth. I suggest we go to Gerard's room now. It's possible that he's wounded if he was involved in this murder. I have dared to theorize he may have been the one who killed Elspeth. No way, what reason would he have to get rid of her? Remember, this is all hypothetical. Come on, Marin. True. What's going on here? Is there something for free? Alright, someone died. Crash. Don't come near if you don't want to see. Are you kidding me? I definitely want to see this. Oh, so you're still alive? I thought Mimi was talking about you. Thank you for the follow, Delmo. Welcome. Well, thank you for your concern. No, Elspeth was murdered. What happened to her? Who would do such a thing? I don't know yet, but I've been officially assigned to investigate. What? You of all people? You could catch a culprit even if she was right in front of you. Wait, are you... No, she was with me most of the time you were taken to the infirmary until you locked my door. Same goes for Mimi. She has a firm alibi. If you start pointing at us, then you might want to think about an early retirement. Chris, enough. It's not appropriate to make fun of a detective when someone just died. You're right. Sorry, Crash Pilot. It just reminded me. When we were working, I got excited for a moment because I tend to see a lot of fake bodies there. I guess I got desensitized. I heard what Christina said. You heard what Christina said, right, Clara? Yes, I'm not deaf. What do you think? Feel free to make a Christina culprit theory if you want, but I think it's too early to point fingers. Especially when it's just a joke that was probably set up by Gastfinger himself. A red herring, so to speak. Red herring? What does a fish have to do with murder? It's a term for a false lead. I assume that not everything we find will lead us to solve the case. In fact, some of it may confuse us even more. So it's important not to take everything at face value, and to judge for yourself which clues are useful and which are designed to throw you off the trail. I see. Alright. It says Gerard's room. Can you confirm this? Did you ever see him come in? No, I didn't. I have a question for you, Roberto. How could we be sure that this room belongs to Gerard? Look at the paper Gastfinger gave me. It should clear up any doubts. Number and name match? Alright then. I'm not satisfied yet. Did you add all the name tags by yourself? No. Uva joined me while the others waited outside Elspeth's room. Uva, is this true? Yes, I handed Roberto the tape when he put up the name tags. Did you swap any of these wooden number plates from one room to another? What's with the strange question? Wouldn't that just confuse everyone and screw up the investigation? Exactly. These wooden number tags look like they could be removed from the handle. That's why I'm asking. Ah, now I understand. No, we did not mess with those wooden number tags. And we double-checked the names and numbers matched. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. I really dislike these kind of solutions. They make it way too easy to solve the crime. You really know your stuff, Clara. Well, I'm a gamer and I love a tough challenge. A gamer? I thought you were an engineering student. You're not mutually exclusive, silly. On a side note, how do you feel about a little wager? Don't tell me you're also a gambling addict. I bet that we'll find Gerard's body in this room. Why are you so sure? Did you murder him? Oh, Martin, please, I think you understand me wrong. Listen, my life has been very monotonous until recently, so I'm doing everything I can to enjoy the situation to the fullest. If I'm right, I want your help with a prototype of mine. I can get the aerodynamics right, so I think my pilot like you could help me out. That's a very specific request. Could just ask me directly. I could, but it's no fun. So, what do you want if there isn't a dead Gerard in this room? How about you let me win this game of detective? That way I could save my thumbs. No way. Pick something else. Okay, how do I put it? It's something you have that I really want, but I'm too scared to ask for it. I wonder what that could be, though I could already imagine it. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to win anyway. So you better kiss that thing goodbye. Okay, here it comes. Roberto, please open the door for us. As you wish. Well? Room's empty. There's no body. No way, I was absolutely sure that this was another locked room murder. In that case, don't mind if I take what's mine now. Hippity hoppity. Alright, wait, I was just kidding. Watch where you put your hands. Your hat is now my property. Huh? Wow, this hat is really comfortable. So how do I look? Oh, so do you know you have weird antenna hair? Don't tell me you wear the hat to hide it. Do hair put your tear be stupid. Give it back. What if someone sees me like this? Relax, relax. Here, take it, and please stop throwing those scary Austrian insults at me that I probably butchered horribly. Yeah, bald. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. You should have warned me. Well, I didn't expect this reaction either. Is this hat important to you? It is. If Gasfinger ever sees me without it, I'm finished. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to keep this a secret. Dream demons perceive me differently as long as I wear it. I even dyed my hair and used contact lenses just in case. Okay, I won't say a word, but you owe me 2 things. Fine, when this case is over, I'll treat you. How about we check out Wiki's room next? Alright, personally I hope it's as empty as this one. As long as there's nothing to examine in here. Doesn't seem like it. A bed? Marn, why did you take me to your room and show me your bed? Well, look for clues. I see the problem now. Let's leave. Finally a good suggestion. But yeah, I'm gonna go take my bathroom break now. BRB. B. return. Get him in my chair. Okay. Okay, Wiki. Wanna place another bet? No, had enough for now. I doubt we'll find a body here anyway. Maybe Wiki just took some strong pills from the infirmary to help her sleeping problem. We'll wake up until sunrise. Yes, I are back. There's only one to find out. Roberto, may I ask? If I may ask? Of course, step aside for a moment. If I may comment, Wiki is usually... Oh, they're already inside. I'll tell them when they're back. Ruh-roh. Wait, Gerard's in here! Latana Helvetti! Are you serious? Couldn't have said it better. I guess we found her second body, but I didn't expect it to be here. Gerard, can you hear me? Please open your eyes. No chance, he's dead. Look at the pool of blood. This can't be happening. Not him too. I will get the bastard who did this. Oh, damn it, my head. Marnie, you alright in there? Yes, I guess I haven't fully recovered from the poisoning yet. Alright. Can you tell me a bit more about what happened to Gerard, Wiki, and you? Well, when I woke up, Wiki told me that she recognized the symptoms I had as arsenic trioxide poisoning. She gave me a complicated sounding antidote and waited with Gerard for me to wake up. Sounds like you were really lucky to have Wiki around. This makes me wonder. Where is Wiki now if she's not in her room? Roberto, can you hear me? We found Gerard. He was murdered too. Really? In Wiki's room? Anyway, could you come out for a moment? You better take a look at this. Hey, what's up, guys? Why are you all gathered in the hallway? Are you having a party? Wiki, there you are. Martin, didn't I tell you to get some rest tonight? I'm fine now. More importantly, where have you been all this time? Well, I slept in the library as usual. I have Roberto's permission. But just now I wanted to... what was I gonna do? I guess I forgot. Blame my monkey mind. Don't mind me, I'll go back to the library to sleep. Good night. Hold it! Why, what's wrong now? Wiki, do you have the key to your room? Of course I do. Only fools accidentally give out their room keys to someone else. What's with this question? You guys act like someone just died. Wiki, there's a corpse in your room. Gerard's been murdered. Murdered? No way! Stop with the jokes. Why should there be a murder? See for yourself. Avete! He's really dead. That's why I don't sleep in hotel rooms. If I spend the night there, the culprit might have... If I spent the night there, the culprit might have murdered me instead. Wiki, stop avoiding the obvious question and tell me, why is Gerard's body in your room? Well, I don't know. Perhaps he forgot where his room was? Does it explain how he ended up here? In fact, I have a really bad feeling about this. Elspeth was murdered too, just as we predicted. Wait, really? And where's her body? In her own room. Come, I'll show you in. Martin, Wiki, please step outside for a moment. I have an announcement to make. An announcement? Everyone, I think I figured out what happened. Elspeth was murdered in her own room, but the door was locked. We found the key in her own room. In other words, this was a locked room murder. Hey, since when are you a detective? Aren't you an engineering student? The hotelier gave me the role. Same goes for Ilmarinen. So please let me finish my explanation before you have any more questions. Okay, fine, but make it quick. As I said, a locked room murder took place in Elspeth's room. The only other way to unlock the door would be with the master key, but Roberta was in possession of it the entire evening. So that could be ruled out. There's only one logical explanation. The culprit was still in Elspeth's room when we entered to investigate. And by we, I mean Ilmarinen and myself. Can you confirm everything I said so far? Yes, it was a locked room we were investigating together. Now here comes my favorite part. Ilmarinen, I have a very important question for you. Did you check if someone was hiding under the bed? No, I haven't. Well then, we checked every nook and cranny except a place under the bed, and I could swear I heard something coming from there as we left the room. At the same time, we knew where every living person was except for one person. Are you done yet? This is getting really boring. I'm starting to fall asleep. And there's Gerard's murder in Wiki's room. Again, the door was locked, so we had to use the master key. But this time it was not a locked room murder. The key to Wiki's door is currently in Wiki's possession. In other words, Wiki's key must have been used to lock the door from the outside after Gerard's body landed there. But who besides Wiki has access to... Please don't interrupt you, I'm not finished yet. Because there is still the matter of the poisoned muffin, which is connected to these two murders, as everyone witnessed, Martin collapsed during dinner. It was because the muffin he ate was poisoned. Poisoned? Somebody poisoned my precious muffins? Only one. The one meant for Elspeth. But the culprit was out of luck because Marge stole her muffin and ate it. What we can conclude is that the culprit who murdered Elspeth must be the same person who poisoned the muffin. Considering how well Wiki was prepared to save Marin in the infirmary, she must have known exactly what kind of poison was used. And I'm quite sure a medical student has a vast knowledge of specific types of poisons and how to acquire them. I do. I was top of my class in toxicology, and would know exactly which ones to use to murder someone. Like, you want to put on your handcuffs on by yourself too while you're at it, Wiki? Like, come on. Now back to Elspeth's murder. Wiki Hagen was the only one who was not standing outside the room investigating or dead at the time. What, are you saying that? Yes, I can announce that Wiki murdered Gerard and moved him into her room. Then she murdered Elspeth and then hid under Elspeth's bed after locking her door from the inside. What? Excuse me? Stop spinning that bullshit. I was sleeping in the library all this time. Save your lies for the judge. Wait, what does this all mean? Doesn't make any sense. You can't just say that Wiki murdered Elspeth. Of course you can. Claire's theory is the only logical solution. Indeed, Wiki has been acting quite suspicious lately. I don't need to hear that from you, pink girl. Before anyone says another word, remember that we knew the location of every person when we entered the locked room, except for Wiki. So the only person who could have been hiding under the bed has to be her. Couldn't it also be a hidden serial killer who snuck into the building? A 16th person, so to speak? I highly doubt that an outsider would be involved. Who in their right mind would sneak into a hotel when there's a blizzard outside? Not impossible. After all, Martin just got here today. Maybe the culprit hid on Martin's plane, sabotaged the cause of the crash? You notice anything strange while you were flying, Marin? Oh, well, I can't really say. No offense, Sarah, but that theory sounds very far-fetched. There would be too many coincidences that... Wait a minute, where's Wiki? Look! That Lasika is trying to sneak away! I'm not sneaking, I just can't run because of my leg pain. Everyone stop her, don't let the culprit escape! Please don't mind if I do. When it comes to restraining unruly brats, I'm an expert. Don't you dare touch me with your filthy hands. I will knock you out. Watch out, baby. Nice try going for my solar plexus. Surely a medical student knows the weak points of the human body. But I already predicted that. So now I have your arm right where I want it. Oof. But the dang! El vente! You swear way too much for a Scandinavian lady. At least pretend to be a little civilized. Get off me, you fat cow. I'll kill you. She's going berserk. Can someone help me, please? I need to tie your arms and legs together with something. I think I can do this. I see someone to bring me a rope or something. I saw some ropes down in the basement. I'll bring one. Okay, the baddie's all tied up. 1 second. Trying to... Okay, we're good. Okay, the baddie's all tied up. No! Please let me go! I'm innocent! Yeah, rope bunny. If you're really innocent, why did you run away? I got bored of this stupid conversation and decided to go back to sleep. That's pretty normal, isn't it? There's absolutely nothing normal about your behavior. How screwed up can you get? Screwed up? That's how you thank me for saving your life? I should have let you stay dead. All of you, please stop yelling. My poor heart can't take it anymore. Okay, please tell me the truth. Did you really murder Elspeth? Uva, I'm really innocent, I swear. Everyone, please stop treating me like a bloody murderer. I've done nothing wrong. We'll see about that, Viking scum. I must apologize. It seems her foul-mouthed vocabulary has affected me. It's alright, Mimi. Sometimes you have to show the villain who's boss. I'm quite surprised that you're so skilled in physical combat. You've never told me. Self-defense is crucial in today's world, especially for graceful women like me. Hey, everyone think about this logically. I have no motive. I'm a harmless, sleep-deprived medical student. Why would I stab Elspeth in the heart with a sharp weapon and then set up a strange locked room? Doesn't make any sense. If you were truly innocent, how did you know that Elspeth was stabbed in the heart? Indeed. Me and Martin haven't told anyone how Elspeth was murdered yet. No, stabbing with someone in the heart is just a Norwegian proverb. I really haven't seen the body and I still have no motive. I can confirm that such a Norwegian proverb does not exist. She's guilty. You miserable data shag. What would you know about Norwegian sayings? Audrey for sent a snoo wiki. Confess now to save at least some of your remaining honor. Okay, I mean, I know you know one, but that doesn't prove anything. It's because our languages are similar. It doesn't matter, Wiki, because I actually found something in Elspeth's room for the motive. Something that if showed to everyone, they'd all accept as the reason why you murdered Elsa. What are you talking about? I have nothing against her, and what about Gerard? Wait, Clara, you found something important and didn't tell me? I'm sorry, Marn. Initially, I wanted to show it to you, but Gasfinger told us to keep it competitive, so I decided to keep it as an ace in the hole in case something went wrong. That's so mean! I thought we were in this together! Don't blame me for wanting to win, okay? Whoa, you again! Looks like you finally found all the bodies! Not only that, but it seems that Claire is already miles ahead in the race. Indeed, did you witness my proclamation earlier? Unfortunately, I arrived a little too late, but I can imagine how you came to the conclusion that Wiki is the culprit. After all, if I were playing my own game, I'd always try to point the finger at her. Personal bias, you know. You want me to repeat everything about my theory? I don't mind going into detail. No, save your energy for the Demon Court that will take place after the investigation. Demon Court? What's that now? It's an arena filled to the brim with my fellow dream demons, eagerly awaiting your battle of wits. Again? Okay. There will be 5 main questions that you must answer in order to solve the case. Marin, please take notes, because I'm not going to repeat them. One moment, I'll make sure to write it down. Okay, I'm ready. What will be on the test? Who done it? Why done it? The poison? Elspeth's room? And Wiki's room? These are the 5 pillars of this case. You'll need at least 1 green scissor hints for each of them. And of course, make sure they harmonize with each other. Usually I suggest a whodunit should be prioritized, but there are several ways to approach a case. Clara Frank, do you agree to have Wiki as your final choice for the culprit? Aldrig for sent a snood, never too late to turn back. Thank you for the translation. Yes, I do. All that remains is to find out more about the muffin, but that shouldn't be too difficult. As you wish. In this case, Ilmarn Halla has to come up with a theory with a different culprit. Is it even possible for one person to have committed these 2 crimes? Because after what I've seen so far, Wiki's the only one who could have done it based on Elfif's lockroom murder. Well, too bad for you. It should be an advantage to be the first to come up with a theory after all. But do not worry. You both still have enough time to enjoy this investigation to the fullest. Took you a while because Standard is using the equivalent. She did say it was similar. Because I want to add one last rule. One that will be extremely fun, TM. From now on, you will only be allowed to interrogate others by forming questions with paper words. This is to make sure that you don't solve the case with clues that don't exist. Paper words? What's that now? You'll understand when you see it. Next, I'll start the timer. Pay close attention to the clock. I originally planned to give both of you 120 minutes. But since Claire has already done most of the work and I don't want to bore her, I'll reduce it to 80 minutes. Whenever a person answers a question, it takes 1 minute off the clock, so don't ask silly questions or you'll run out of time. Same goes for investigations. These also take exactly 1 minute until you're done with a spot, so think of these minutes as actions. Time doesn't move on its own, so feel free to check your notes and think about what to do next. Turn. The Danish equivalent is schnur, which means spin. Also create a bookmark once I'm gone. If you fail the investigation or demon court, you can start over from there. I think it's what you young people call a save point these days. That should be all for now. Any questions? Still feel a bit lost. What exactly should I do now? Solve the crime by finding a culprit other than Wiki, by any means necessary. And something that proves that Wiki couldn't have done it. I'll depart for now. If you want to start the demon court earlier, I'll be in my office downstairs. My translation would be Diet Aldrig Forsent Snur, which means it is never too late to spin like a top. Okay. You heard the scissor man. Good luck, Marin. Hey, what's happening to me now? Alright, we should probably deal with you first. Someone please place her in a chair and lock her up in Gerard's room. That way we can make sure she's not causing any additional harm for the time being. I'll take care of that. Anything else, Miss Detective? Thank you, Ismail. I might come back later for interrogations, but I don't feel like those will be necessary. Hey, wait, where are you going? Just minding my own business. See you in the dream court, Marin. Marin, help me! I didn't do it! Please, someone believe me! Murdering someone is cringe! I would never do that! Just be quiet. We'll turn you over to the police once the blizzard stops. Maybe they'll listen to your petty lies. No, I'm innocent! Can I go to bed now? Not just yet, I'm afraid. I'm instructed to offer our assistance to both detectives, including Marin. So please stand by for at least another 80 minutes in case he has any questions. I'm not finding anything anyway, it's just a waste of time. Nothing against you, Marin, but I have to agree with her second statement. Case looks close to me. Wiki, why? Great, really great. How am I supposed to prove Wiki's innocence and find the real culprit in just 80 minutes? I don't want to die. Was there a rule about not mentioning that he was the culprit? Yeah, murder is cringe. Guess I'll just try my luck in the end. A new bookmark has been set. I can't go in the Wiki's room? Not letting me move. Marin, since I've earned my coins as a private investigator, I think I can be of some help to you. Usually I'm hired to find out if their spouse is cheating on them or some other less pleasant subject. Murder isn't usually on my list. Still, it's all the same when it comes to finding evidence and interrogating. Basics? Sure. There's no real culprit. Your goal is to frame an innocent. Alright, in that case, please let me take a look at your cards. Or paperwork in your case. That's an interesting sentence build system you got there. Wasn't my idea. Anyway, simply press E and try to form a question. I'll limit your options until you're ready for the more advanced stuff. Who's the culprit? Wiki is the current prime suspect, but we don't know for sure yet. Roberto, did you come up with something? Marin, I hope I'm not overstepping any boundaries, but I would like to know something. You and Ishmael were the ones who came up to us at the bar screaming that something was wrong. Since Mr. Gasfinger designated you as a detective, I've been holding my suspicions back. There's something that's been bothering me. You see, Elspeth told me something back when she was addicted to playing Among Astronauts on her phone. Okay, what'd she tell you? Usually the one who reports that someone was murdered is the most likely person to be the culprit. So Marin, what have you been doing before you found the bloody door? I was lying sick in the infirmary after all, I was poisoned. I'm still feeling kind of unwell. Me ganging up was because I had a bad dream. It's good to be downing a person, but I fear that pointing a finger at the detective is not the way to make progress. Indeed. Roberto, I think we could trust still Marin. One does not vomit blood due to poisoning and then have enough strength to murder 2 people. Fine. That wasn't too hard, right? As you noticed, we all entered at the same time. Talking with a group of people speeds up things immensely. Now on to the next step. Sometimes you want to change the tense of a verb. You could do this by pressing G. Who are you? Didn't we introduce ourselves? I think it's for its notes, right, Mon? Yes, exactly. Very well then, my name is Roberto Aliri. I was born in Italy and I'm currently working in this hotel. I'm a librarian by day and a bartender by night and also responsible for various other things in a hotel. Yeah, you're Sarah. I'm a student of philosophy and I come from Mongolia. I'm Alexander Pavlov. I'm from Russia and a private detective. I'm 30 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, 190 centimeters tall, right-handed. Not sure there was any need for all that kind of detail. You're investigating. Every detail could help solve this case. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you. Well done. You're learning fast. Besides time forms, there are also passive and active forms. Try to change it by pressing H. Like, who did murder? Who was murdered? Let's talk about Gerard first. He was our newfound friend. A confidant French attorney. Such a shame. I admired his positive outlook on life. Yeah, it reminds me of, Detective Grimoire. It's similar, but a little different. As for Elspeth, I think Roberto is more fit to talk about her. Elspeth has been working here for a year. She may not have been the best at her job because of her attention deficient disorder, but she was always motivated and in a good mood. She got Ove to open up again after he had a little crisis. But don't mention that I just said that. Speaking of which, I doubt that Ove had anything to do with her death. It's impossible. Unfortunately, she made herself unpopular with one of the guests. You're talking about Ismail, right? His wallet disappeared after Elspeth cleaned his room. I can understand his anger. But I doubt that he would go as far to murder her. Great, that's basically all you need to know. Yeah, like framing Ishmael for the murder would probably be the easy route. Press escape to access all the questions you've already formed. Might come in handy. If you're ever stuck, you might want to check some hints with K. Yeah, before the murder, what was Clara doing? What could the culprit do to confuse us? Where were you? Yeah, let's see where everyone's locations were. Where were you? I was at the bar from after dinner until you rushed over to us around 3 a.m. Let me remember who was with us and when. Sarah and I were definitely with Roberto until you called us, Marin. Exactly, the three of us all have an airtight alibi. I remember and Elspeth, Ishmael, and Clara were also with us, but they left earlier. We were playing a game where you had to guess what the other one was drawing, and the person with the fewest points had to buy the others a drink. Poor Ishmael. He never lost, but since he doesn't drink alcohol, he could only separate his victory with water. No wonder he left around midnight. He probably got bored. Which means Ishmael has no alibi. Who else was with you? Elspeth and Claire also played with us for a while. They left about 2 in the morning. They were both leaving at the same time? Very interesting. That means that Clara has no alibi. Marin, I doubt that Ishmael has anything to do with this. He's not a bad person, as Claire's a detective. Detectives do not usually commit murder. She could create her own work that way. What's theorize do? During the investigation, each character will theorize what happened. They're a great source of scissor hints. You usually have to drop a correct scissor hint yourself to unlock one. If you use the wrong one, you lose a minute, so choose clues wisely. Hey, does anyone have any idea what happened? Well, to state the obvious, 2 murders committed by Wiki Hagen. Indeed, I guess there's not much more to talk about. What about you, Sarah? You've been quiet for a while. My main concern is Gerard's murder. There's something fishy about it. Fishy? Well, that's not sit very well with me at all. Wiki has been playing dumber than she is since she showed up tonight. So I doubt very much that Wiki would leave a dead body in her own room. I've got a wild theory, but there's no reason to share it unless someone else has a motive. What do you think, Marin? Does someone profit from Gerard's death? No. Well. Maybe this one. Alright, Marin, but I feel to see how this benefits. Yeah, it's like, I got nothing. Let's give some more thought. I'd have to talk to, that tech guy. Can I investigate some things, or do I have to, like, interrogate people? Investigate. Check by the window. It's closed from the inside, and even word, I doubt anyone would have jumped down from the second floor. I can say with certainty that the window was not used. Okay. Alright, save. I might goof around and make some mistakes, but I think we'll be okay. I think the main thing is trying to frame Ishmael for the murder. Ishmael, I have a request. Can you untie my hands while I'm answering Martin's questions? I need him to express myself when I speak. Fine, but I'll tie him up again when he's finished. That's okay, thank you. Martin, be careful. If she tries anything, just yell, okay? I will, thank you, Ishmael. Now, if you'll excuse me... I'm in a lot of trouble, huh? Luckily, I still have my absolute proof that I'm innocent, so it's all worth seeing Claire's surprised face later. Wait, really have proof that you're innocent? I'll tell you, but you have to come closer. I'll whisper it to you, Marin. Stab. You're dead! Ah! Marin, are you stupid? I'm the prime suspect in a murder. I was idiots didn't take my hairpin, which can be used as a weapon in a pinch. If I really were the culprit, I'd have stabbed you now as a revenge for insulting me back then. Am I supposed to survive if my only hope is this third-rate amateur detective? Third-rate amateur detective? What the hell is wrong with you? I did not choose to be a detective. Well, that's not my problem. You're one now, and you have to deal with it. So you better get to work and find a way to prove my innocence. Why should I? Judging by what happened so far, the only logical explanation is that you're the culprit. Marn, we both know what the real culprit is. If you really think I did it, there's no chance in hell you'll succeed. Now's the time to talk. I just want to interrogate you. I refuse. You must first bring me something from the kitchen. I'm hungry now. Bring you something? What am I, a courier? Well, some pilots are couriers, so it's not that unusual. Anyway, give me a carrot from the kitchen pantry and I'll answer anything you want. A carrot? Yes, a carrot. Now hurry. You only have a limited amount of time. I can't believe this. What's wrong with you? I could ask you a question. Where were you? Well, in my room, but before that I was in the bar with the others. With who until when? At first maybe until midnight. Sasha and Sarah had a couple of drinks and I was just waiting for Gerard's return. But then the exhaustion got to me and I decided to rest in my room. Then I relaxed for a while until I decided to make one last visit to the bar to see if Gerard was back. Then as I was leaving my room, your screams caught my attention. You know what happened next. So you have no alibi. Technically no, but that doesn't mean I did it. Uh-huh. Well, I know you didn't. Who are you? It's a serious question. Have you forgotten that we already spoken? No, I'm just gathering information on everyone. Oh good, my name's Ishmael Osmanoglu. I'm a rugby player from Turkey. I'm 24 years old. Anything else? You should be enough. Come up with a more original question. Ishmael knows anything about the master key. How do I ask that? Maybe try this. How is Elizabeth's door open? Let me think. Oh, I have an idea. What if the culprit stole the master key from Roberto and carefully put it back after the crime? That's, well, possible. Make a note of it. I mean, the muffins. Okay. How were the victims murdered? Beats me. Sorry I'm not that helpful with those kind of questions. Alright, fair. Maybe... How's the door opened? Well, I had the master key with me all the time, so they couldn't use it. Maybe the lock on the door was picked? Very unlikely if you ask me. Why do you say that? Lock picking is not as easy as you see in the movies. You need tools and experience. I still do not hear that as impossible. Well, it's technically possible, I suppose. Hey, what's this? What's this? Pumpkins, potatoes, garlic, sugar, eggs, milk. Grocery list? Oh, that's a note. I must have lost it. I always make a note of the ingredients I use so I can replenish them when the blizzard's over. I wrote it down when Clara visited us in the kitchen when we started to make the muffins. Doubles Efrox, welcome. How you doing? Anyone fan yet of the Wickle is Hot fan club? Yeah, we got some Wickle fans. We got some Elfif fans, so not a lot of people were happy about that. What'd she want? She no longer felt sick and that she wanted to join us for dinner. Were you watching her when she talked to you? Not completely. I was under some time pressure, so my eyes were mostly on my list when I was talking to her. So technically, she could have been doing something without anyone noticing. Like what? Oh, never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Can I ask you some questions? I don't know what to say anymore. Why would someone do such a horrible thing? I refuse to believe that Wiki murdered Elspeth. This is just a bad dream. You have no idea how right you are. Yeah, she's a little, cute little rag monkey. Where were you? I was already asleep in my room. I have to get up early in the morning to prepare breakfast. So you have no alibi. What are you applying? This was like a daughter to me. I would never do anything to harm her. Wait, I was just gathering information. How were they murdered? I'm a cook, not a detective. I can't help you. I'm like, how do I ask about the muffins? Yeah, how is the door open? Ah. Now you want to see a game where the question makes sense. Yeah. Swap pronouns. I don't know about that. He gave you a side eye. Ah, here we go. I'm assuming if a light bulb lights up, that's a new question. Where were you before the crime? I was in the kitchen most of the time. Can someone confirm this? Well, Clara introduced herself to me, so she was in the kitchen for a brief moment. Really? Why? Well, she was sick for the last few days and stayed in her room. The days before, Elspeth would bring her meals to her door. Anyone else? Yes, Ismail. He helped me with the pumpkin soup, but was also in charge of the muffins. So, Clara and Ismail were the only ones who were in the kitchen before the crime happened. That's right. Alright, the plot thickens. We can take advantage of this. Let me see if there's anything to look for in the room. Doesn't look like it. She's like, you didn't check the bed. And it's like, oh, I wasn't able to. What do you mean? Alright, well, she wants me to go into the kitchen. Yeah, she was a potato. Yeah, it's like, poor baby. Any clues? Let's play where the muffins were on. I wonder if any of the other muffins was poison. No, wait. Wiki Gerard said everyone else is fine. Means only one muffin's been poisoned. What have we got here? The contents look like white sugar, but something tells me this item shouldn't be near edible food. Arsenic trioxide powder, an inexpensive and effective rat poison. Keep away from children. There you have it! The poison that was what helps this muffin. It was right here in the storage room. Guess I better hold on to it. Looks like I found some carrots. Do I really reward Wiki's annoying behavior by bringing her one? It can't be helped. I need her to cooperate with me. She said herself she had some kind of alibi, so I need her alibi if I want to prove her innocent. Looks like something is here. How do I see something under the table. I see something under the table, but I can't interact with it. I don't know what that's all about. Oh well. Alright, nothing important in here. Ah. Forget it, Marin. I'm not gonna help you any further. And come here to ask help. There's something else I want from you. You aren't getting my phone number either. I don't even want it. But enough of those games. You still have the key to Elf's room? Of course I do. Elf's key. No number tag attached. Just as you found it. Want to waste some time checking it out for yourself? Perhaps. Here, take it. It's no use to me anymore. Was that all? Yes, thank you. See you later. Hope you're gonna make it entertaining for us this fight. This is all just a game to you, right? Oh yeah, it's just a dream. I can leave anytime I want. Yeah, it's like it's our thumbs on the line. Alright, this is his room. He did an infirmary that Wiki gave me. I put it here after I left the room. I doubt there's any direct connection to the case, but I might as well take it with me. You never know. Ah, here we go. Mark, can you finally give me a moment to listen to me? Sure, I'm sorry it took so long. It's okay, being poisoned. Man, if we talked before, maybe you'd have been more careful. Anyway, listen, I'll make it short. I lost my memory of the last few days, and I suspect I was drugged. What, drugged? Lost your memory? I have no idea how I got here, and I fear that the perpetrator was after my knowledge of various companies and their IT security systems. Who knows about this? Only you and Lupita. I have leaked important information about her company. I decided to reveal it to her as well. It's hard to believe, I have to admit. Same here, but thank you for telling me, Millet. I'll keep an eye out. Where were you? Before the crime? Let me think. After dinner, I stayed in the dining hall with Millen. We also talked about your collapse. I knew from the beginning that was an allergic reaction. Wiggy must have known that and lied on purpose. Why'd she do that? Told me the truth when I woke up. Her reasoning was that she didn't want to cause a panic alert to culprit. She should have told us the truth. Maybe we would not have lost 2 people today. Where are you? During the crime? You mean the hour before the bodies, right? Well, third time window doesn't really matter. I was in Lupita's room. I can vouch for that. Okay, so you both have alibis. Okay, I have to admit, I would not want to play poker against either of you. Good, because that's what we did in my room after midnight, just playing cards. Right, Milan? Indeed, without betting money, of course. That would be inconvenient for the hotelier. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of different variations I could ask. See. You guys have theories? What would not bother you? Do you have anything specific to say about the case? Actually, I do. Something's been bothering me for a while. If Wicky's really the culprit, then she's probably also involved in what happening to me. But I see absolutely no reason for that. She's just a random woman with strange hobbies, but there's something about Claire that makes me feel uneasy. You're really fixated on this Austrian woman. Well, there's a reason. I have a feeling I've met her somewhere before, but I can't put my finger on it. Me before you ended up here in the hotel? Could be, or I'm just confused from all the stress. So for some reason, I wonder if she's more than just a detective. What if she's the real culprit? There you go again with your conspiracy theories. Detective who murder sounds outrageous, don't you think? I think we should drop this whole idea. At least let me finish my thought. Maybe Elspeth and Gerard had to die because they found out something. Like what? Maybe they found out or even stole the drug Clara used on me, or some of the information she extracted from me. I think it's very unlikely that someone like Elspeth or Gerard would go so far as to steal something. You sure about that? Won't be the first time. Elspeth may have has already made Isabel's wallet disappear. You see? You should learn to be suspicious of other people and not just me, Lupita. You are right, that was unfair of me. Milan, please let me finish your thought. Consider this my apology. It's okay, there's no need. I said let me handle this, I know what to do. Okay, chill. Clara arrived at this hotel and barricaded herself in her room, telling Elspeth that she was sick. She waited for Milan to arrive at the hotel, perhaps with a business request to meet. Clara then drugged Milan to get information out of him. Either she stole his papers or she wrote down the information. She wanted to leave the hotel, but then the snowstorm started. She had to stay there for a couple days more. Her food supply has been depleted, so she was forced to participate in tonight's dinner. Elspeth noticed that Clara was no longer sick. After dinner, Elspeth went back to work and cleaned some rooms, especially Clara's, which was overdue. It was there that Elspeth found the secret papers. Maybe by chance, or maybe because she tried to steal something from her. Doesn't really matter. Clara realized that Elspeth had seen those secret notes, then she was forced to kill her. Clara then waited for her to return to her room, locked on Elspeth's door, and then murdered her. Gerard probably wanted to tell Elspeth that Marn was awake and then witness what happened to Elspeth, so he killed her as well. Awesome, that sounds very convincing as a motive. I have no idea how Clara was able to set up those locked rooms, though. That's Marn's job to find out. Indeed, I'll get on it. It's like, not all the rooms are unlocked. Like, oh, I'm sure we'll be able to go into the rooms after someone dies. Head back up. You seem to believe in Wicky's innocence. Can you give me a reason why you think she didn't do it? I mean, this is important. If Wicky's not the culprit, then the real one is among us and maybe preparing his next murder. I understand, yes. Wicky's been here for a while. I know her better than most. But I don't want to cause problems for Clara because she's doing a great job as a detective. I can't say. Or is there another suspect? One without an alibi? Yeah. Ishmael. Yep, Ishmael doesn't have one. Ishmael. It's hard to believe he would do such a thing. I know Elspeth has upset him twice now and he can be vocal about it, but deep down he's a good guy. Still, I promise to tell you. Marn, listen. A few days ago I stopped by the library because Elspeth had accidentally put one of my new cookbooks there. And then I saw Wicky. She had dark circles under her eyes and was just staring at the wall without making a sound. I wonder when Larissa, my daughter, went through that phase when she was a teenager. I couldn't be home very often because I had to work in different places in different countries to improve my resume. My wife was also busy with her new job, so Larissa was always alone at home. That was when I decided to take a break to spend more time with her, to take my role as a father more seriously. Where was I? Oh yes, Wiki reminded me, so I decided to set aside some time for a fun game night. Elsa and Gerard were also on board, which was good, because otherwise it would have been weird. You know what I mean. And well, we ended up having a very fun evening. Tried some board games, showed some card tricks, talked about various funny things from our past. During the evening, Elsa also took some nice Polaroids with her camera. In the end, Wiki got to keep all the pictures she wanted. But she only wanted the one where all four of us were in it, the one Roberto took of us. She didn't mind that Elsa kept the rest. That's a wholesome story. Indeed it is. We all had a good laugh. That's why I doubt that Wiki would suddenly decide to end Elsa's life or Gerard's. They didn't become best friends or anything, but there was no bad blood either. I see. Thanks. I think the story was really important. You're welcome. Please clear your name and catch the real murderer. Alright, working on it. Carrot delivery! Here, Wiki, the airmail's arrived. Oh, what? Garoti, yummy! Thank you, this carrot is giving me courage. I'll do anything for you now. Just answer some questions, I'll do fine. Alright, Mara, no matter how stupid the questions are, it'll take one full bit to answer each one. Awesome, that's what I want to hear. Wait, is that a drawback? Where were you during the crime? At the time of the crime, I was asleep in the library. Was there anyone who confirmed this? Unfortunately, no. Roberto was already in the bar, so the library was completely empty. Please be honest, did you hide under Elsa's bed? Of course I'd be covered in dust. Okay, where were you before the crime? You should know best. I was with Gerard and you in the infirmary after dinner. That is from 12 to 2. Or 10 to 2. But before dinner, I took a nap in the library. Did you go anywhere else, like visiting Oi in the kitchen? Ove? No, I never went near the kitchen that day. I see. How was it opened? Now the culprit opened the door by himself. Elva probably let the culprit in on her own, or the culprit forced his way in after Elva opened the door. How the culprit left is the more interesting question. Sadly, you can't answer that. How were the victims murdered? Sadly, I could take a look at Elsa's body and only briefly gazed at Gerard's, but I heard they were both stabbed. If I actually was a culprit, I'd simply have used the arsenic poisoning again. Maybe slipped a bit of it into the last run of a drink. Using arsenic trioxide in the moderate doses takes a while to work, usually around 30 minutes, in a rare case up to 2 hours. No need to stab her. She would have just died in agony alone in her room. I need to show symptoms right after eating the poison muffin is extremely rare. I don't like the look on your face when you say that. Got a theory about what happened, or anything that'll help me prove your innocence? I'm mostly interested in how Elsa was murdered, since I couldn't check the crime scene. How'd you investigate what exactly happened the moment you unlocked the door? Well, Ishmael took the master key from Roberto and locked the room. I'll take my posture. Then Gasfinger decided that Claire and I should investigate. The others stood outside and waited. Okay, what's next? We found Elsa's dead body. She was stabbed probably with Gasfinger's scissors. What about the key? Ah, right, we were searching the room together and I found a room key beside a drawer beside the bed. We could lock and unlock Elsa's door with it. I see. Was there anything that you deemed strange in the room? Well, the key we found did not have a number tag on it. Why would Elsa remove it? Marin, what do you think of me? A one-sided question. Do you trust me? Well, on the one hand, you really acted weird sometimes, but on the other hand, you saved my life, so I guess yeah. Are you willing to blame someone else for a crime, even if they might be innocent? Normally I say no, but this is an extraordinary situation. I'm willing. Just tell me, why are you asking me these things? Just make sure you didn't waste the little gift I'm about to give you. Anyway, here it is. I'm going to share this theory with you. It may be that the key you found in Elfsif's room was not Elfsif's room key. Huh? What? But I gave it to Clara to test. That's the problem. I suppose she turned around so you didn't have a full unobstructed view of the key, did you? Yeah, she did turn around. You see, this little mistake of hers will cost her dearly. Make this attack count, Lauren. I will, thank you, Wiki. You just became my favorite Viking girl. Thanks, I guess. How many Vikings do you even know? Like, what kind of questions haven't I asked yet? How do you open the door? Never went near. Yeah. With a key, come on, ask something better. I know I'm just trying to figure out questions. I don't have a lot of question combinations to work with, do I? Where they murder the victims? I'm like, I don't know. You can assume the bodies were murdered where they were found. What about the blow we saw in Elspeth's store? Good point. It could mean that one of the victims was murdered in the hallway and then dragged off. Probably Gerard's body, but even then, that wouldn't explain any of the locked rooms in this case. I mean, she's got a point. You got a theory? Let me get this whole situation. 2 dead people in 2 different locked rooms. It's all messed up. While I was waiting in the bar for Gerard, I had some time to think. But you said you were allergic to something in a muffin, so I kept wondering what that thing could have been. Now I know it's poison that makes it even worse. Like, did I mess up while making the muffins? Or you better tell me, can you prove the poison was actually used on one of the muffins? You know, I actually found the bottle of arsenic powder in the kitchen pantry. Looks a lot like sugar or flour, so I'm pretty sure it was used in the muffin I ate. I see, so you couldn't have just pretended to be poisoned, could you? Pretended? Ishmael, I vomited blood and almost died. Yeah, I get it. Chill out. Right before the crime. Forgotten we played the board game with Gerard and Sasha. Right, and after that? Only think I was, Didn't you lose and have to do some kind of punishment? I like being smug about it, but you're right, I had to help Owe in the kitchen. I see, and how'd you help him? I dropped some pumpkins for his soup and I was in charge of making the muffins for him. Did you also make the ones that poisoned me? What's wrong with you? I would never do such a low thing as poison someone. Besides, there were other people who could have tampered with the muffins. Clara, for example. She was also in the kitchen to talk to Oe for a moment. Right, I remember when we first met, she said she was meeting Oe to say that she'd be there for dinner. So Clara could technically have poisoned Elspeth's muffin. Upstairs, since that's where he found the bloody door. Yeah, I haven't talked to you guys yet. So that's kind of boring. Couldn't Wiki have made it at least a little bit more interesting? You could think of a better ways not to get caught in this situation. Just be happy it was a wacky Viking lady, not a real serial killer like in your work. Interrupting something? Don't mind our little chat, Marin. We're just trying to kill a little bit of time. You're here to interrogate us, aren't you? Let's get this over with. I want to sleep. I want to investigate. Is it alright if I investigate your bathroom? Hey, but I'm not comfortable with this question. A bathroom is a lady's safest place to retreat. I don't like it either. I haven't had a chance to put my underwear away yet, and I definitely don't want you to see it. Don't be one of those guys who's interested in the woman's bathwater. Interested in what? Or more if you have a valid reason, then I may allow it. None of these work. Yeah, not a valid reason. I need a valid reason. Alright, let me start asking questions. Where were you? That's our alibis, huh? Haven't we already talked about that? Fine, after dinner I hung out a bit with my sister until I went to my room. I tried to sleep but I couldn't. Decided to take a warm bath to relax. But guess what? My room didn't have running hot water for some reason. So I knocked on my sister's door, asked her if she was still awake and if I could take a bath. Like Chris says, by the time you collapsed after dinner at 10, until you knocked on my door at 3, I was in my room. Welcome back, Arditto. Christina joined me around 2 when we chatted a bit, and then I let her take a bath in my bathroom. I got my towel at first, so I went back to my room and got it. Before you ask, I didn't see anyone else in the hallway. Okay, now I'm all about Chris, but may I ask, what exactly were you doing this late? Wilhelm... Mina? How's detective work? Well, I'm interrogating. Olin Opimasa Somea. Decided to learn some basics of your language. Oh, now you caught me off guard. Learning a language is the gateway to better understanding a person and their culture. Wait, were you studying? You should have told me. Ah, don't worry, your singing in the bathtub didn't bother me. I understood some of the Polish words you used. Mostly swear words, though. We have a strange taste in music. Forget about that. More importantly, we should give the crash pilot what he wants. Dude, to summarize, Christina and I have alibis for the time of the crime. Strange, I can't use the sense as counter-evidence. Of course, I fear there are a few holes in her alibi. First of all, I was outside the bathroom. While I can vouch for Christina's alibi, she can't vouch for mine. And since Christina went to get her towel from 2:10 to 2:12, she didn't have an alibi for a short time either. But I guarantee it's impossible for Christina to murder 2 people because she wouldn't have the time to do it after grabbing her towel from her room downstairs. Okura, now I think about it, I stumbled upon the culprit in the time I'd be dead. Well, unfortunately nothing happened. Don't waste time thinking about the ifs and whats. The only damage we suffered is that we have to accept that we are possible suspects. Well, I still need motives and what not to form a theory and explain the dreaded locked room murders. For those, I can guarantee you one thing. When you knocked on my door, Christina was in my room. You barely missed her as she stood undressed at the bathroom door asking for a scented soap just as you knocked. No, how could you say such a thing? Look how he stares at me. He imagines it. I'll kill you, baby. Sure, try me, Christina. Take it easy to defeat Wiki. I think I should rather murder Marin instead. Don't do anything irrational. 2 dead people are more than enough for one day. Fine, for once I agree with you. Let's see. How is the door open? You mean how it's possible for the culprit to leave the room? Oh, Vicky waited for Ishmael to open the door with Roberta's master key. And she sneaked out while we were no longer watching. How they murdered. That's my specialty as a cinematographer. I looked through the door to both bodies. From the amount of blood, I think they were stabbed by a sharp weapon. Maybe they shot by a gun? Hey, at least I'm trying to help. He's not saying anything. Kind of disturbing that the murderer is both physically and mentally capable. Able to stab 2 people even after the first poison attempt failed. Another clue pointing to Wiki. She's the type of person who never gives up. How was it opened? The master key never left Roberta's hands. We must assume that Elvis' key was used to unlock our door. Where? Elvis was murdered in Elvis' room and Gerard was in Wiki's room. Really sure that Gerard is in Wiki's room? What do you mean by that? One of the solutions in the season of Wiskowski is that the rooms were secretly swapped. Maybe something like that happened. Maybe Wiki messed with the room numbers? Well, why would she do that? She committed both crimes without using that trick. Here, I just wish you would have used that trick so I could have pointed it out to her. Then I'd be the smart girl in town. In view of Clara's professional handling of the situation, it's not a stretch for me to say that it was most likely Wiki. Well, what if you're wrong and the culprit's still out there? That's why I'm here. Clara may think she's dumb, but I'm going to take a closer look at the whole situation and rule out any possibilities. Oh my, did you hear that, Chris? I'm sure Marin is giving his best as a reliable detective. I wonder if his best is good enough. As for your unbiased opinion on what happened, I think Clara has already summed it up perfectly. My opinion doesn't differ too much from her theory. What about you, Chris? Do you think the case is closed? I'm not really sure. I'm quite disappointed that it all went a bit too easily. Price Pilot, is there any possibility that someone else could have set up Elf's locked room? Yes, I do. The number tag on Elf's key was missing. Didn't Clara check it to make sure it was Elf's key? Oh, yes. Means that technically, what does that mean? Not an explanation. Try something else. Darn. Do I have... Yeah, the fact that Christina was in the bathroom when we discovered the body is kind of suspicious. Is it? Or if there's a secret path that leads to Elspeth's room. Huh? Secret path? Are you nuts? Fine, Mimi, let him in. I'm afraid this crash pilot detective won't rest until he's sure there's no hidden passageway. A hidden passage in my bathroom? It's a very wild imagination you have. Fine, for the sake of your investigation, I'll grant you permission, but only once. So I'm saying I expect you to behave like a gentleman. Don't worry, Mimi. I'll be the decency police. One towel and a dry one besides that. Each room only has one towel. That's why I brought my own. What if Bill Elmia was using the bath and simply covered for you? Crash Pilot, look at the wet towel. Did this short blonde hair? That's mine, with my DNA. Fine, I'll accept that you were taking a bath. It's absolute proof. I just wish Wiki could make a proper autopsy to determine the exact time of death. The bathtub's partly wet, so it was in fact recently used, though the bath water's been drained already. Disappointed you can't drink it anymore? Hey, stop suggesting that. Well, it looks sturdy. I can also make it seem there's no crawl space behind. I conclude it's impossible for a human like me to move from the bathroom directly to Elsa's room or vice versa. Could have just checked Elsa's room for that. There's underwear hanging. These are mine. I'm gonna give you two choices. You investigate them, or you could go on living your life. I'll choose the latter. Alright. I checked all the evidence. I can't believe you were thinking that I was responsible for any of the murders. I guess that's what I get for taunting you in the beginning of the investigation. You made me suspect you, and now I fear I was hunting a red herring the whole time. Things don't have to continue like this. You could actually take detective jobs super serious, huh? Obviously. Many things are on the line here, like Wiki's future and all of our lives in the case she's not a culprit. So until my time finally runs out, I'll make sure I'll give it my best. That was kind of cool. Wish I had a camera at hand so I could have recorded you. Anyway, I should better leave. Not being in the wrong place at the wrong time? Like, who would profit? It's like, apparently I could still get like 17 more clues, so I'm just like, what could I possibly get? No. It's like I have so many limited keywords. And it's like, did the victims have enemies among the hotel guests? Did Elle put herself in a dangerous position? How many people are currently in a hotel? The location of Wiki's room known. Ah, here we go. Where's your door? To be honest, I'm not really sure. I rarely use my own room. The room where you found Gerard could be Clara's room. In other words, no one can confirm that's my room where Gerard's body was found. You really think I'll get anywhere arguing like that? Just try it. I mean, you're right. The culprit is the one who murdered the victims. Please be more specific. Just ask who murdered the victims and I'll tell you. It's like, I'm pretty sure I asked you that already. Ah! Were the victims before the crime? For Gerard, he was with us until we parted ways in the infirmary. Oh, Delmo Road Dog, welcome, how you doing? Alright, rest well, Cosmic. Elfith, I don't know, I haven't seen her since I took care of you. Like, I'm trying to get creative with the questions here. Cosmic, yeah. Love's door. The door should be where you found her body. Did anyone confirm it was indeed her room? Well, I just assumed it was it because I saw blood on the door. When Roberto and Owie joined us, they knew immediately where to go, probably because she's their colleague. Alright, in this case, we should establish something crucial. It's absolutely impossible that they could have mistaken her room. So don't get up with the weird number swap theories for her murder, understood? Yeah. What other kind of questions can I ask? I don't know. Well, I did form some new questions. Maybe I can ask other people about them. I don't know. The one in the West End where we found the body. Yeah, obviously. Hold on, I need to confirm with them. That's probably a good idea. Maybe, I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. Yeah, it's on the second floor. We found their body. I would never mistake her room. Sometimes she oversleeps and we have to wake her up. Yeah, so he confirmed that. Wiki store? Where he found the body on the same floor as Elle's room, but what do I know? I'm not in charge of the rooms. I could never tell without Gasfinger's list. Yeah. Until I must have opened the door at some point with the master key. Nothing to do with the crime. I was in a room now I think about it. I'm glad I didn't have to see her dead. That way I always remember her sweetness and smile when I think of her. And for Gerard, I believe you found her in Wiki's room. Without Gasfinger's notes, no one but Wiki could tell if it was really her room. Elves is the one who keeps track of which guests stay here. Yeah, I'm just getting redundant information. I'm surprised it doesn't take the victim was in the wrong place at the wrong time. She really doesn't take that? Alright. What do you think about that? Claire's theory makes sense, but it all depends on the fact that Wiki really was hiding on Elf's bed. It could just as well have been a 16th person about whom we know nothing. Considering how well Gasfinger and Claire played hide and seek, wouldn't be surprised if there was another person we don't know about. Alright, that's something. How are they murdered? To have, we'd have to have seen the bodies. During Claire and Wiki's conversation, she said they were stabbed. Is this true? Yes, I'm answering my own question for you now. I guess I'm kind of wondering what weapon was used. Where was it disposed of? Probably tossed out the window. Or if it's a small object, maybe the blood was washed away in the sink. Sadly, can't say for sure. Ready before the crime. Guess Star took you to the infirmary and probably stayed there. At least I haven't seen him since, well, we found him dead. As relative, she went to the bar for a while. She was very worried about you, Mara, and she even asked me what we could do to help people with allergic shocks recover faster. You and Elspeth liked each other, right? Well, sort of. There were some good vibes between us, I would say. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Elspeth was murdered in her room. Guys heard in Wiki's room. It's a bit strange. Maybe the culprit dragged him. It's possible. That's a good question. Oops. I think my finger slipped. How was it opened? Yeah. Wait for it. Get the key inside. Impossible. Yeah, it's not helpful. I'm running out of actions. And she won't let me talk to her. I'm getting the silent treatment. Fireplace is not burning right now. I could see a used matchstick. Maybe it was used to get rid of something? Isn't that like a common mystery trope? Anyway, I could write that down. Weird. For a moment I thought I saw the face of a cat lurking there. Must be my imagination running wild. It's like, I see something under the table, but I can't examine it. Drive me crazy. I want to know what it is. Hmm? Wait a minute, what's that? Library of Gothia. Has the door always been there? That tells me I shouldn't touch it. On the other end, I'm already super deep into trouble. Whoa, what was that? Were those books? Clues? Cute girl on the cover of this book. Let's see. It's called Hedon Rosalind. What might her story be? I need fish for sex, but some of my ex is on my mind now. Not a good sign. Do a pen to circle around some text. What is the destiny of man but to fill the measure of his sufferings and to drink his allotted cup of bitterness? Yeah, something about miserable pile of secrets. Are these all red herrings? Am I wasting time? I probably am. Oh, wait! Okay, so that didn't waste time. It pulled out a piece- it pulled out a clue. Okay, we're good. And a giant shadow hand just was, it revealed a little piece of paper to me. Maybe it's an important clue. Let's see. It looks like someone cut it out with scissors. There's nothing written on it. What a fresh waste of investigation time. He reaches the courtyard with toil and dread. The child in his arms finds his motion and dead. What? That totally freaked me out. Who said that? As figures this you're doing? Don't call out the devil's name. He might hear you. Am I correct in assuming you're also a dream demon? I am of a similar kind, but I do not wear a tarn cape. Whatever that means, who are you? An enemy of your enemy. That makes me a friend. I guess? Do you have a name? No name, but a title. I am the last king of the horned demons, the Erlkonig. The scissor-wielding fool believes he has free reign over your fears, representing the fear of losing things that matter. Losing important things is scary. You're an honest man, but not to yourself. The fact that you're my voice, it proves that my grip on you is far stronger than his. Using the power of your fear and my remaining strength, I was able to briefly pierce the Euclidean space that stabilizes the stream. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Marnhala, allow me to be your... demonic tutor. A walrus? It sounds very ominous. What exactly does it mean to be my tutor? I have witnessed countless murders committed by the Jester. Jester? You are not the first. Many have perished in the battle of wits. I offer you my guidance and knowledge of this world as much as is possible in my condition. With that and your own strength, you should be able to overcome these twisted games and return to the world you desire. Alright, my demonic tutor. What must I pay for your services? You already speak of a price. It seems you understand our kind very well. No, it's just that, well, beware the generosity of demons. Tell me about the next deal I'm going to make with the devil. Very well, then I will explain our bargain. You're free to wait until the end of the investigation phase to decline the offer. Unlike the Scissor Demon, I have no intention of deceiving you, but listen carefully to my words. In exchange for my guidance, I ask you to do one simple favor. What is it? Restore my rule over the world of nightmares before you leave this dream, by any means necessary. If not, I will make you relive your worst memory every night. Listen, our time is short. Let me take the first step. I will provide you with a free sample of our knowledge. Seek out my demonic henchmen, the Ars Gothias. They are hiding in a hotel. They're invisible to the eye, but from now on, you can see their marks. With them, you can cheat your way through the first trial. Ooh. The Jester usually sets up rules against it, 10 being the number. And his arrogant mind refuses to believe you would be able to abuse the absence of these rules. My final act will be to give you back 5 minutes of your time. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you during Walpurgisnacht. There's a lot to swallow right now. Can I trust his words? Guess it can't hurt to keep out for these marks, whatever they are. Oh, I guess I found the secret that'll let me cheat. Sounds good to me. I have no idea what these marks are gonna look like, though. So, that's kind of a thing. Ooh! Telephone, I should check if the line's working. Nope, still dead. Mark, is someone out there? Oh, hi, doggy. What were you doing in the snowstorm? You could have frozen to death. Come in, but a making noise will end up in trouble. Doggy! Quiet, poodle. Don't run every now and then. Guess Finger will hear you. Too late? Ilmartin, what's the meaning of this? Ergali, speak of the devil. I'm a dream demon, not a devil. Learn the difference. Now tell me, what's a black poodle doing in my hotel? Did you bring it here? No, he was already in here when I entered the room. Humbug, how the hell is the dog supposed to open the front door? You have some nerve lying in front of my face. It'll cost you a thumb or two one day. I'm sheltering a little puppy. You should be in my shoes. I already have a little mice problem because of Wiki. If I ever see any of you let another animal into my hotel, you'll be banished from here. I'll take care of this lost dog after the demon court is over. Besides, you're not worried about the remaining time. I would be if I were you. But Doggy! He's right, I should get back to the investigation. I'm sorry, Doggy, but I can't play with you. I have a murder to solve. Wait, the telephone just start ringing. I thought the line was dead. And the dog wants me to pick it up. Alright, I'll get to it. Hello? You're talking with the guest from Hotel Fafnir? Omar and Hala? Yes, that would be me. Wait, how'd you know my name? Saw your face and recognized you. My face? Where? Turn around. Look up. Oh, where'd that TV come from? It's always been there, but I couldn't turn it on before. I waited until the jester was out of hearing range. I see, you're one of the followers? I'm bound to him, but not as a subordinate, but as an ally. I'm another demon whose power has been fragmented by the hands of our common enemy. Normally my help requires a pact, but Earl Cognic has vouched for you this time. Think of it as a one-day free trial. Well, the automatic subscription afterwards, I hope? I can see why he likes you. You're not easily fooled. Let's get to the point, or the scissor wielder will get suspicious. Ilmarinen, you brought Poodle here and lied about it. I applaud! You've already solved the hardest puzzle without knowing it. Let Poodle eat your homework. He'll improve it. Eat my homework? That came out of nowhere. Which one? You claim to have found an important item in a room. But you brought it in yourself. What was it? Master key? Oh, this hint. Think again. What do you mean the key I found in the room? My theory said the key was not to Elf's room, but to another room. Clara changed it while I couldn't see it. Why go the extra mile? Hand over the theory to Poodle. I nearly bit my hand off. Nom 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 nom. Should be done by now. Take this improved clue. Ew, it's full of dog saliva. Blame the book of Euclid that the jester has in his profession. Forces me to use unconventional methods. Very well, let's take a look. Narn only pretended to find Elfif's room key in the bedside table. He had it with him all the time. Wow, that's genius. Why didn't I think about this solution? I will meet again, as there's so much you're missing out. We've hung up. What's your name? Damn it, the TV's off, the phone's back to being dead. Said everything here except the most important thing. Pet the doggy! Bye-bye, puppy dog. Gotta go back to work now. He's a good doggy. Yeah, I can't guarantee I'll be able to find all the clues, but I'll try. I'll do what I can. So wait, am I supposed to look for, like, phones or something? Oh! On this black cutting board, it feels like there's some lines of text carved into it. It's indecipherable. Maybe if I had some kind of white powder. Oh, right! Powder. Good idea? Ah, whatever, I don't have time. Let's use it. To any demons currently watching me, do not repeat this at home. See, there's a message now. Young Marin, were your sorrows a reflection of your soul, or were they merely an act? Show me the evidence of your honest melancholy. Put the powder on the hint. What star is he referring to? Could it have been an act? But this? Nothing happens. Here, there's absolutely no way in hell my poisoning was just an act. Let's be super careful and interesting. Turn purple. Young Martin's sorrow has gone on far too long. He decided there was only one out to put himself with a lethal dose. That's very grim, to be honest. Maybe this clue will be useful. It's like the demons are giving us some very strange clues. But I gotta work with what I got. It's like, now I gotta check everything again because there could be demons in there. Here we go. Chalice. Wait, did someone write with their finger on the mirror behind it? Your alibi's not watertight. Let it drown in the goblet. My alibi? What does that mean? Yeah, I get it's my inability to murder anyone because I was poisoned. When I make an extremely stupid mistake. Yeah, destroying my alibi. No point to figure we'll be able to defend myself. Sometimes we must embrace our demise, not with fear, but with open arms. It's easy for you to say. You're not in my shoes. Wait, who are you now? I am Thule, former king until the passing of my legacy, now just a mere minion. Take the drowned clue and protect it with all your might. It is your most precious possession. I must go now to Jester's still with us. Good luck. It's gone. I should accept that I will drown in Gil? How does that work with the clue I used? So no condition to murder anyone during that time. That is if I were able to do it. If I just pretended to be weak, probably committed it. Look, the purple clue now has this text on it. Like, dang, trying to get all these clues and it's trying to pin me as the murderer. Like, that would be one weird alternate ending. Be like, yeah, I did it. Like, what do you mean you did it? What are you on about? Wait, did I check the basement at all? Like, may or may not be something in the basement. The staff's room's locked. Oops. Yeah, first floor. Cool, now that you're home and can talk, how's the murder mystery? Oh, good so far. Just collecting clues. You know, been questioning people and whatnot. Also trying to find those little demon guys. Here we go. Room always been there? We discovered Gerard's body. Should have paid more attention to surroundings. Hidden paper. Going to place the useless key on the ground and clean it for me. Change its shape. Useless key. This one. Okay, I'll put it on the floor. Please, excuse my intrusion. I'm, Sarah? Or why are you sleeping on the floor of the crime scene with a broom? You see, I'm checking for footprints. You gotta understand this hotel is ill-equipped for real detective work. You're very crafty, Mara, and I hope you find a good lead. I think more importantly, what's the matter? believe you dropped this key earlier. Oh, thanks. Please be more careful next time if you'll pardon me. Slight idea what the key might be. Yep, this is the key to Wiki's room. Probably lost it in the fight. But Sarah said she thought I dropped it, which means the key to the infirmary that Wiki gave me. I could say it actually was Wiki's room key. And when people ask me why I have it, I could just say that Wiki gave it to me as a wink that I should visit her during the night. Oh, how delightfully devilish. She'd probably never, ever invite me to her room, but to save her own skin, she'd have to tag along with this theory. Thanks for the setup, Mr. Demon Henchman, wherever you are. Hang on, what's that sound? It's you! What's up with me? It's just a harmless little rodent. I'm gonna scroll, let's see what it says. Part of me is Gistruff. Command you to triumph over the scissored enemy, do your best. Okay, interesting. Gistruff's specialty is letting others do his work? Such a lazy demon. I don't know what she wants as an answer. I really don't. Was there a letter in my room? Pure friendship that could have blossomed into love guarding against evil slander. My thorns reveal the ugly truth, lead the clue. A pure friendship love? Pure friendship that could have blossomed into love. Oh yeah, versus the fact that I flirted a bit. I wouldn't call it pure friendship, but nor would I call it love, but I guess that's what it is. I'll leave the note here. You think it's the butler? It's always the butler. Hey, what are you doing in my room? Ah! Oh, she looks like the girl on the cover of Heenan Roseland. If you can still hear me, sorry for yelling. I thought you were a burglar. It looks like she wrote something over the old clue. Those are some nasty things about Elspeth. There's no way I could say that out loud. I think I'll rephrase it a bit. Culprit murdered Elspeth because she rejected his feelings, and Gerard had to die because he witnessed it. Still, thanks for the hint. You know, that could possibly work. How about this? No? Oh, come on. I can't figure you out. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go back in there anyway. No demons here? I don't think I checked the very back of the kitchen. Demons, it's me, your boy. Okay, guess I did. Alright, I feel like I've been as thorough as I feel like. Game gives hint, uses hint. Nah, no. Have you asked all of them and checked the question hints? I've been trying! Yeah, they gave me the room with the numbers. He could have swapped the wound number tags beforehand. What are you saying, Sarah? Wiki would notice and say it's not her room. According to my observations, Wiki is an unpredictable woman. She would hide such a fact until the very end. Sarah has some kind of theory and I can't figure out the answer. Can you tell me the answer, please? Because I can't figure it out. Like, just give me the answer, because I already tried the wrong place, wrong time. She wouldn't take that. I tried the rejecting the feelings. So I'm like, I don't know what answer I'm supposed to say for this. Did you figure it out? If you did, please tell me. Because at this point, I'm, like, exhausted. Like, at this point, it's like, give me the answers, or I just give up. Yes! Please. There's no guide for this game. Normally, if I get stuck, I would just look up a guide, but there is no guide. Yes, I did theorize. Does someone profit from Gerard's death? And I'm like, this is what I got. So I'm like, I don't know which one of these is the answer. I don't have the clue. Shit! Were they before the crime? He's with us at the bar. Woke up to... Did I theorize everyone? I think I theorized everyone. Oh! Are you suggesting Jared had to die simply because he was in the way? It's a possibility. She still won't take that! Ugh! I thought that would be a thing, but I know he'd mistake that. I'm running out of actions. Check hint. Is Wiki telling the truth about her room key? Can we rule out that they committed suicide? How do I do that? Were the victim... Move how? You could do that?! I didn't know you could do that! Alright, that changes literally everything. Thank you. Okay, that's the hint I needed. I didn't realize I could exclude certain sentence structures. I thought I had to do it a certain way. Okay, thank you. Were they murdered? Someone actively murdered Elspeth and Gerard from what I've seen so far. Unfortunately, I think the conversations that get these to the bodies made for the best. Were they really stabbed? Both had a huge wound on the chest, covered in blood. Alright, now I can start asking people this. What's with the question? You say it could have been an accident? Maybe. and clarified pretty clear. Wiki's the culprit, no accident. Were they murdered? Not sure why you would want to ask me this question. You want to rule out suicide? I very much doubt that Gerard just happened to decide to throw away their lives at the same time. I mean, the theoretically possible is that Gerard was murdered by Elsa's and then she committed suicide. That's a very interesting thought. Now, you still have to explain how Gerard ended up in my room and find a motive. Too far-fetched. I don't know who opened my door or how it shouldn't be possible unless, of course, the door was open. Wasn't my room, but Gerard's. You could ask that clue if it's on the question. You could ask that question if it's on their question hint? What? What do you mean? Do the victims have enemies? You could ask that question if it's on their question. What? Eh? Basically, the hint tells you if that question can give you a clue. Did they have enemies? How do I ask enemies? I'm like, how do I ask? Did the victims have enemies among the hotel guests? How do I ask that? Notice anything about the master key? Alright, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, dude, the door. When you both stopped with the bloody door, I tried to ram it in vain. Other than that opening, I never touched it. Though it was kind of strange, the door didn't need a full turn with the key in order to be unlocked. Alright, that's something. Open the door, we know nothing to do the crime. All three of us have alibis. My, in my opinion... Oh, god damn it. Ah, shit. I don't know what to ask. The victims have enemies. How do I ask that? How did the culprit open the door? How'd I ask that? Or maybe I didn't. Yeah, how did the victims open the door? And how was the door opened? Unless I gotta word it differently. Yeah, I asked those questions already. Ugh. All right. Ah, that took up an action. Shit. I don't know. Because they're saying, what was the state of Elsa's store? Did the how do we rule out they committed suicide? Hold on. Like, don't underestimate you. I don't want to be on you. Did want to hold hands with the average Joe. Just average Joe, then why you cause to talk about him? Yeah, we're the victims. Yeah. Clicking near the body, assume it was murder. What about suicide? You don't create complicated locked rooms when you plan a suicide. You don't have other things on your mind that could be ruled out too. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. How do we ask about enemies? So tricky. The victims have enemies. How were the victims before the crime? It won't let me take it. Nope, it won't let me take it. Where? I asked that already. I already asked that. Before, during... Yeah, I only got one action left. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna get all the things. Wasn't really expecting it. Theorize? Alright. Yeah, but unknown 16th person? Bullshit. Like, okay, it's 16th person, there we go. If Wiki could hide under the bed, also unknown person. Not a closed box. Listen, using a random unknown person is stupid. It's like completely anticlimactic. If it's not a movie, do you have a better idea? I actually do. You know, Screaming don't reveal the murders we're shooting this hotel double murder for our episodes. And then I came up with a super cool theory. Okay, please share. I bet it's a lame solution. Lame? You're just jealous that my brain actually works. Okay, here goes. Our room was never actually locked. Well, I'm not sure how to respond. Why not? I fear you need to elaborate on this. How would that even work? Well, did Mara never do any checking for himself that the door was locked? Yeah. No, wait, no, that was Ismail. I didn't try because his anger sounded very convincing as he rattled on the doorknob. There you have it, he pretended the door was locked. I remember saying that the master key didn't make a full turn, now that you mention it. Maybe that's actually room for that theory? Wait, he lunged at the door twice, it didn't look like he was holding back. Interesting, a famous rugby player like him should have been able to force the door open. It's Martin, I have to leave for a moment, please excuse me. Yeah, 56 out of 58. Considering there's no guide for this game, I'd say that's pretty damn impressive. Don't do anything naughty while I'm leaving you two alone. What are you up to? Wait a minute, did she just lock the door? I mean, don't tell me you... Oh, I mean, it's not very ladylike. You know, it's reckless. You could have been hurt. It's alright, I'm more worried about Roberto's wrath when he sees the damage I did to the property. I will have to apologize to him sincerely. Maybe he'll understand it was necessary, right, Marin? Marin? What was that? What's the strength? If Scissor Man says the trial's impossible, you missed a crucial hint. Alright, I guess I'll find out the hard way. Both of a healthy, protein-rich diet followed by a rigorous workout regimen. You're kidding. Not. Yeah, it's like... It's focus on what I point out. Can I confirm the same way? Doing so with force will visibly damage the lock, rendering it useless. Uses a private directly, hope you'll be able to put information to use. Thanks. You're welcome. But you better use my idea for a crazy theory. Oh wait, is it saying I still have one left? Never figured out this Gerard one, and it's gonna bother me forever. But... Could it be the picture? I think I tried that. Nope. Out of time. Oh well, I tried. Time, ready or not, about to begin. Please follow me. Forgot my theory on the one because it was a whooping... This one was a whooping full game. Oh, did you only play the demo? At least I got a bunch of scissors. You played it full and the dev was there. Oh. Ace Attorney time. It's like, well, here's the thing, the others seems to be frozen. I've turned them into mute spectators. That way when one of them is announced as a culprit, there won't be any unnecessary screaming. In the past, things could get really ugly if that happened. Return normal once the trial's over. You can still hear what you say, right? Yes, but don't worry. Anyone except you and Claire will forget the trial once it's over. Alright, then. Can I save? Okay. I have to stop here. It's like almost 1 o'clock where I am. So... Alright, at least I got up to here. Well, thank you all so much for coming. Thanks for trying to help me out. Whoops. I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. Sorry for any weird noises that just caused. It's like, Okay, as I was saying, thank you for coming. Thanks for giving me hints and stuff and trying to help me out. This is really cool. Saturday I got another game, so look forward to that. Let me go rate someone. Yeah, this is cool. We'll see what happens next time. Good night, everyone. Rest well. Eat your vegetables. And don't do any more days. Good night.